Hello everyone, I am Anne Gabriel Longhoka and I will be with you for tonight as your co-host. I describe myself as the majority writer from National University, Manila. It is another night for us to learn and engage ourselves with how wonderful knowledge and wisdom can be when applied. The objective of the channel promote the feminine genius advocacy. One of the many goals is women empowerment and gender equality through education and livelihood. One way to educate is by inviting guests of any gender who will impart their personal journey, challenges, and breakthroughs that will give invaluable learnings to viewers. By becoming a guest, he or she is tagged as the friend of the feminine genius. Tonight, I will be with another co-host, Miss Ella Wans, who is an IT specialist, research coordinator, college professor, and a vlogger. She also promotes the Team Helpful to help newbie YouTubers. She is also an industry practitioner, educator, researcher, and soon to be a doctor of information technology and financial advisor. And of course, let us welcome our host, Dr. Ria Liza last, who is a civil engineer, materials engineer, and a patent agent. Dr. Ria promotes the feminine genius as a female making impact in male-dominated industries such as construction, manufacturing, and creatives. She was featured in several media outfits as an ASEAN designer and a woman in science. Dr. Ria is an industry practitioner, educator, researcher, innovator, inventor, technologist, scientist, entrepreneur, patent professional, and science communicator. Again, let's welcome Dr. Ria. Good evening po.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good
Welcome
evening.
to my channel, Dr. Ria Liza, and as usual, this channel is meant to promote the attributes of the feminine genius, and our membership packages are also the same as these attributes of the feminine genius. These are humility, kindness, patience, good character, industry, virtue, piety, and devotion. And as a feminine genius, I spread lessons and insights by featuring people from my personal network of any gender to share their personal journeys, their challenges, and their breakthroughs. Listening to other people's story is called humility, and sharing is called generosity. We are somehow influenced by the lives of other people, which we can apply in our own selves. Remember, life is short. Let us live our lives to the fullest. Good evening, Elowans,
Good evening, Ma'am
and good
Ria.
evening, Anne.
Good
Yes,
evening,
Good
Anne.
so
evening po.
yes, of course. Feel free to ask or comment in the comment section. And as usual, Ella, what do we expect at the end?
Hello, Ma'am Ria. Yes, of course. Mega love shout out to all of your viewers every Saturday. And of course to the team helpful. Tonight is another exciting night. Ayan, parang nag-echo ako, no? Because napakaganda ng guest natin and another learning po ito, no? From other expert, no? Nag-echo ako, Ma'am Ria. So
I
anyway,
cannot
I'm so
hear
excited.
echo.
I'm so excited tonight kasi syempre there are a lot of ideas no coming from the guest. And of course, we will be enjoying the Pinoy Henyu later after po the sharing of our guest life journey. So, I'm so glad to see Maria. Well, makeup po siya tonight, no? So, I'm so impressed with her look. And of course, sa guest, ang ganda ng guest natin. Kanina I saw her. Napaka-exciting pong pakinggan kasi yung itsura pa lang niya, very surprising kung ano man yung share niya. So, mega love shout out to all of you, the viewers also of Dr. Realisa sa The Feminine Genius Live via Facebook. Ayan, sa mga hindi pa po members dyan ng The Feminine Genius, bilis-bilisan nyo nang magpa-member kasi maglo-launch na po tayo ng exciting no na project from Dr. Yelisa. So actually may sinimulan na nga po kaming project, Maria. I'm so excited no sa project na yon. So I hope so that all of your Feminine Genius member will also enjoy. And sa mga hindi pa members, like I said, mag-member na po kayo. Just click on the join button right below this video. Back to you, Maria and Anne.
Of course, let us not forget our branding director, Mr. Bon Labora, and also his publishing company, Agimat Publishing, would be the one who would release our first ever Feminine Genius book this December. At alam ko si Anne ay excited. Hello,
Hmm.
Anne, kamusta ka na?
Ayan po, okay lang naman po, though medyo pagod ng konti. Galing pa po kasi
Yeah,
sa
I
biyahe.
think you
Pero
have
yun, excited din. Yes po, may
yes.
family, ano po kami, family, parang activity po, ganon. Pero excited po ako na ma-meet yung guest natin kasi aside from, yun nga po, galing siyang UK po and I know makaka-relate din ako sa kanya.
Yes, because syempre yung background ng ating guest no in the creatives. So may yata malalaman yung background ng ating guest. Parang pareho yata kayo ni Ella. Parang Anne, you went to a prayer gathering ba? Something like that? Or hindi, Anne?
No po, we went to Antipolo po.
Okay. Oo, sige. So, of course, we'd like to recall our highlights for last week. Remember our guest, the very energetic and well-known PR at the ad executive. No, we have Mark Montehermoso. Hindi nyo nakita, guys. Nilagay saglit ni Mark sa kanyang My Stories yung ginawa niya na ads para sa isang presidential ball. At kakulay ng ating ng ating color yung kanyang nirelease, no? Saglit na saglit lang eh. Parang pinatikim lang ni Mark sa kanyang sa kanyang My Story na nasyempohan ko. Tapos babalikan ko na para i-record ko, i-grab so that I can show to my friends. Wala na, ni-remove na ni Mark. Pero pink ang kanyang pin-repair na ads for that particular uh, presidential. And we're so happy for some tips that Mark had given us. And this about how we are going to brand ourselves, especially when we are, I mean, in this kind of a line of activity, no, as YouTuber. And of course, as Ella mentioned, last week we've discussed about pursuing the training for the YouTubers who are members of the Feminine Genius. I've already had initial discussion with with the person from the Department of Trade and Industry, si Sir Clarky, of course, the provincial director na naging guest natin, no, about this plan. Hopefully, we can launch this and gahanap tayo ng magandang date na hindi naman tayo naaabala sa ating trabaho. Siyempre, mukhang gabi yun, Ella, no? Kasi kung gagawin natin siya ng weekdays, I don't think we could have much time attending. For sure, medyo marami sigurong mga speakers na that DTI will invite to help us monetize, maximize how we generate income from being vloggers or being YouTubers. Kaya ako din na-excite eh. At sana hindi lang YouTube, no? Sana ma-discuss din sa atin how we can actually what you call this earn in Facebook. Medyo nahihirapan ako intindihin yung Facebook. Siguro hindi kinakaya ng powers ko kahit ilang beses ko basahin. Somebody has to explain to me how monetization in Facebook works. I really don't know. Hindi pa natin na-explore yun, Ella, no? How it's going to happen. Oo.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Oo. So, bago natin introduce ang ating guest, meron muna akong ililitaw or ipapakita. Or gusto niyo muna mag-shout out? Maybe you have to shout out first, Ella,
All right.
before I proceed on.
Okay, so I would like to shout out to all of you, Team Helpful out there. No, galing po yan yung iba dyan ng Team Helpful natin from Hong Kong. Meron diyang mga taga Oman. May mga all the way from Philippines. And syempre, ayan. Mega love shoutout also kay Mami Erlinda Cadillo. Ayan, sabi niya, oh, hey everyone, Ma'am Ria and Ma'am Ella, hello po. Ayan. So masali na po kayo ngayon 'no, na tatlo na po yung ang inyong shoutout diyan sa live chat 'no. Aside from Ma'am Ria and Ella once, andiyan na po si Ann, ayan. And, thank you for sending virtual hug po, Mami Erlinda Cadillo. And also, Happy Dang, ayan, isa 'to sa mga actually, active ngayon sa Team Helpful, ayan. Thank you so much for tuning in, Happy Dang 04. And also, si Showbiz Universe, napaka-early bird nila pala 'no, as early as 7:55 and 8:20, 8:47 nandito na sila Ma'am Ria, gano'n sila ka-loyal sa'yo. And also ayan, nandiyan po si Esperida Nathaniel, siyempre ang supporter po ng ating co-host, ayan. And also, The Feminine Genius Live, Facebook. Ayan, mega love shoutout po sa inyong lahat. Sana po mag-shoutout din kayo ng names 'no, para maisama ko kayo sa pa-attendance and pa-grand raffle po ni Dr. Ria Liza. On next month na po 'yun 'no, napakabilis ng buwan. And mega love shoutout po kay Kyle Santos, ayan, thank you for tuning in. Joanna Mateo, hi Doc Ria, very nice contact po. Rinks, ayan si Rix, ayan, thank you so much for tuning in. Also, sa lahat ng mga ayan, mga loyal viewers po, nandiyan po si Ma'am Kat, hindi po 'yan nawawala every Saturday. Sana i-brag mo na rin 'no, si Sharon, si Sharon TV channel. And sa lahat ng yung mga old friends natin na YouTuber, actually I mentioned Crow Jeville 'no, na nagiging Jessie Villarti na yung kanyang channel this time. Na-miss na namin kayo. Sa lahat ng mga old and, yung mga, original friends namin sa YouTube na talagang nagpupuyat noon para lang ma-monetize. I hope na mapadaan kayo dito sa live streaming ni Dr. Yeliza para po, sa updates po ng kanyang yung bagong guest po ngayon 'no, na may makuha din po kayong learnings or takeaways later. And, sa lahat din po ng mga ayun, yun na-miss ko si Kurt, sa lahat din po ng mga kasabayan ni Kurt na mga, we call it young ano yun Ma'am Ria, yung mga young na member ng Feminine Genius. They are actually nakalimutan ko yung term Ma'am Ria, I'm sorry. Kung meron tayong male genius, meron po
The Z,
tayong
we call them the Z genius.
yon
The
yung
Z.
Z. Kasi sila yung Generation Z,
Kasi
so sila
Generation
yung
Z
the
na
Z.
sila. It's supposed for Kalyarmati eh,
Yes.
di ba?
Yon. Thank you, Ma'am Ria, for that input. Again, kasi nakakamiss po yung mga young or Z, the Z generations, no, na Z genius na po dito kapag nag-member sila. So si Kurt po yung kauna-unahang the Z genius po ng member ni Ma'am Ria. So I hope yung mga friends po natin dyan na hindi lang po mga young, kundi yung mga young looking lang din. Invite them with their friends to come and see the live streaming of Dr. Elisa kasi marami po tayong takeaways. At the same time, napaka-exciting po no tonight kasi OFW po yung guest ni Ma'am Ria. And I heard from Anne from UK. So excited to hear from that guest, Ma'am Ria. So back to you, Ma'am Ria. Mega love shout out to all of you and good evening.
Yes, good evening everyone. Shout out ko si Rix. Hi Rix. And of course, Ma'am Ka, Chofi, thank you for being an early bird, Javier Centeno, Tita Centeno on Facebook, and of course, Erlita Cadilo. Baka may na-miss out ako dyan. Hello sa inyong lahat. So, before we introduce our guest, I would like first to play this video about her. So,
Hi world, I'm Viva Andrada O'Flynn. Welcome to this video lovingly produced by Love Viva Kicks and Crafts. Love Viva aims to give inspiration and share the love in every episode. Love Viva is a joyful companion to cherish as you journey through life. On this video, let's take a journey to London, UK through pictures. On this episode, I would like to invite you to shine your light in these challenging times. Light illuminates the way through obstacles and makes your path visible. Light can give hope, inspiration, strength, and courage to go on despite difficulties. Light could also symbolize divinity and presence of a higher power. What does light signify in your
Duh.
life? During these COVID times, you're bombarded daily with negativity whenever you watch the news and read your social media feed. So, what does it mean to shine your light in these dark times? There is a saying, light is love and love is light. Shining your light is reflecting love to yourself, others, and the world. Here are ways you can shine your light. Cultivate your inner light. As with anything in life, you have to start with yourself. Find out your why, your reason for being, your life's purpose. In doing so, you achieve clarity of who you are, your values, and what you want to achieve. Share your joy. You make your light shine when you do something that you enjoy. It could be your hobby, skill, or talent. Sharing your joy with others can spread happiness. You might even inspire others to shine their own light. Believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, you give yourself the leverage to succeed. Even when you're faced with fear, insecurities, and self doubt, you still push on. There will be times when you stumble, you're only human after all. Believing in yourself will put you back on track and catapult you into achieving your personal best. Appreciate it when others shine their light on you. They could give you smiles that light up their faces. They could share with you their talents and skills. They could even spend time listening to your dreams and problems. When you let others know that you value them, show your gratitude to them, you multiply the light. Take time to nourish yourself. Develop a self care routine. Create your own list of ways you can nourish yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Shining your light can take its toll sometimes. Have time to rest and recharge your inner light. In these times, dark clouds of confusion, pain, hate, anger, and suffering permeate your consciousness. Find your light and allow it to develop you into a better version of yourself. Let the sunshine of love, compassion, understanding warm your heart again. What the world needs now is more light. Shine your light to the world. Now, I would like to share my poem, Life Has a Purpose. I have a lot of dreams, so many things I want to be, yet I'm so frightened to be just simple old me. I can't help worrying, so many problems come my way. Why can't things go right? I long to have a better day. But if life were truly perfect, I doubt I'd find contentment. For in every trial I face, there comes a need for discernment. Now my goal is to achieve in bringing light to shine for all, regardless of who or what they are, so they can respond fully to God's call. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit subscribe button to add more love, inspiration, and joy into your day. Let's love life all we can while we still can. Love, Viva!
Okay. Nakaka-in-love. I actually waited for to see Queen Elizabeth get out of the castle. Nakaka-in-love yung kanyang home. No? So, let me introduce our guests. Welcome to today's episode of Feminine Genius Meets Love Viva. This is Late Night with Dr. Ria Liza featuring Up Close and Personal with Viva Andrada O'Flynn. Viva Andrada O'Flynn delights in living an active lifestyle, always on the go. She juggles tasks as a writer, artist, event specialist, host, and entrepreneur. In the UK, happily married to her husband Jan, Viva creates special moments with Viva Cakes and Crafts. Viva was awarded Creative Business of the Year 2019, International Women's Day, Top 5 Businesswoman in the UK 2020, awarded by the Women's Business Club. She won Women of Excellence Award 2021, awarded by Women's Information Network. Viva was also one of the top winners of World Humanitarian Drive's COVID Times Poetry Competition representing the Philippines. Now, she is World Humanitarian Drive's Global Media Relations and host of Inspiring Millions show. Let me welcome my future collab, the person who will in the future help the feminine genius have a UK branding, of course. Let us welcome a very beautiful lady, a Pinay that's making us proud in the world arena, Miss Viva.
Hi everyone, I'm
Right? I
Viva.
just put you all right. Good evening or good morning or good afternoon.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you so much for having me here on your show, Feminine Genius.
All right. So right now, Viva, you're in what place in UK?
I'm in Gloucestershire.
Gloucestershire. Okay. I've got a hard time pronouncing that place. Oh my God. So Viva, for the meantime, we will leave you. We will leave you at the floor. We will go back when you need us already. So we're ready to listen to your life's journey. I will
Okay.
see you back later. Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Viva Andrada O'Flynn of La Viva Cakes and Crafts. I make the cake of your dreams come to life for your important celebrations so you can enjoy special moments with your family and friends free from stress and worry. I also create treats for your special feasts. I share love, joy, and inspiration with the world. So, what a great honor it is to talk to you. Thank you for this opportunity to share my story here on Feminine Genius, Dr. Ria, Ella, Anna, Anne, and also to Bon Labora for connecting us. And then, so these are my different services and products. These are the cakes that I make, and the cupcakes, crafts, and I've also made a cake for Feminine Genius if you look at the right side. And so I also make artworks. And I have also organized craft fairs. So these are the different craft fairs I've organized and some of the successes because I've also won in several different kinds of competitions. And there I've been featured on newspaper, radio, TV, and other things. And so that's me sharing the screen with you. So I wonder how is everyone tonight? And then so I come from a family of
Are you sharing a video, Viva? Are you sharing something? Will you please share
oh
something
um,
or no?
okay. Oh,
You
I
have a
didn't share
PowerPoint or
anything.
something? It's
Oh, I
okay.
thought I shared something. Uh okay. And then so I don't know if I shared the PowerPoint earlier. Let me just see how this is done. This was what I wanted to share earlier, if you could see it. So this was what I was talking about earlier. So these are the different things that I do. So that's me of La Viva Cakes and Crafts, what I've discussed earlier. These are the different services, products that I make. So from cakes, cupcakes, crafts, and also this one you can see on the right side is like a cake I made for Feminine Genius. And then so these are the different artworks that I've made. And then so these are the different craft fairs that I've organized here in the UK. And these are some of my small successes. And then there. So I've been featured also in various media for the things that I do. And then so I'm just gonna stop sharing screen now. So I come from a family of entrepreneurs. My parents and sister are entrepreneurs. My grandfather, Francisco Villanueva of Commander Drug, was an entrepreneur. My uncles, aunts, and cousins are entrepreneurs as well. So even when I was a little girl, my entrepreneurial parents, they encouraged me to think creatively, to pursue my passions and interests. So I'm also a writer and poet. I started writing poems at the age of 9. I learned about writing poetry in school. Before writing poetry, I was really enjoying writing in my diary. So reading was my favorite hobby and still is. My heroes and inspirations would have to be my parents, my teachers, mentors, friends. I mentioned my parents, particularly my mom and sister also. Um, my husband is also my inspiration, and he always keeps encouraging me to follow my dreams. So it's a great feeling to have people who love and support me, who believe in what I can do. So I've also learned how to make crafts in school. In elementary, I studied in Brent International School, and I had a lot of brilliant teachers. One of my favorite classes was arts and crafts. So we were taught to explore our creativity, and I think it's important to nurture creativity with children. And it's also World Children's Day today. So I enjoy learning different crafts and exploring my creativity. I like drawing, painting, making accessories, printmaking, sewing, needle felting, and more. I currently live in the United Kingdom. I am originally from the Philippines, where I was an entrepreneur, artist, journalist, event organizer, and a trained chef. I took up baking and culinary at Global Academy. Then I went to London in 2014 to further my studies as a chef at Le Cordon Bleu. And then I attended a cooking class, and there I met my future husband, John. After a year of us flying to visit each other and keeping in touch online, we got married in the Philippines. So I have left the life I have known, family, friends, and moved here to the UK to be with my husband, John. Since then, I have used my skills and experience in Gloucestershire. I have been living here in the UK for 5 years now. I enjoy creating things, making things with my hands, experimenting with my creativity. And then, so these are some of my artworks. So it's an art. Then I also placed like a poem there as well. And here's another one, artwork with a poem. And then, so this is like show and tell. And then, so I have also written books, Light of Dawn, Viva Forever, Survival, Your Guide to Life. And then, Welcome to Auntie Lydia's Kitchen. This is from my grand aunt, the recipes, and she had a dream of having her own book someday. So I sort of helped make her dream come true. And it's our family recipe book, and this is our book of love together that I co-wrote with my husband, John. So we gave away these books to our guests during our wedding. I have won awards in writing, poetry, art, baking, photography, flower arranging, and also business. And I would say my achievement would be when I create something that connects with another person that inspires another person because I enjoy making people feel happy with the things I create, cook, and bake. So to me, cake is a symbol of joy, celebration, belonging, friendship, and love. I help people celebrate life with my business, and that is Love Viva Cakes and Crafts. As I mentioned earlier, I make the cake of your dreams come to life for your important celebrations so you can enjoy special moments with your family and friends free from stress and worry. So, here in the UK, my kitchen has a 5 food hygiene rating. So before the COVID-19 pandemic, I felt I was on the right track. I was also organizing fairs in Gloucestershire. Then the pandemic happened, so my business was put to a halt. So with a lockdown, I've used the time to develop my recipes, products, attend online workshops, join online competitions and events. So I have also donated my cakes and baked goods to charities. During the lockdown, I flexed my writing muscles. I joined an online poetry competition with World Humanitarian Drive. I was awarded as one of the top winners, and they had over 3,000 entries. And then awarding ceremony was on YouTube. And my poem Who Knew has been featured on TV and other media outlets. So now I would like to share my poem with you that won in World Humanitarian Drive's COVID Times Poetry Competition. So here it is. Who knew? Who knew we could be heroes, staying at home all day, binging on TV shows and movies? We're dressed in PJs, sofa is our throne, dreaming, planning, resting, healing ourselves and nature, experimenting on our play and creativity palette. What can we learn today? A new language, hobby, craft, skill, level up? What can we support? Even a 99-year-old war veteran can walk to raise millions in donations. Why can't we? Just giving fundraising to help those in need. We work from home, mingle with our family and friends online. We fight the virus from spreading. Together, one world at home, while frontliners work around the clock to keep life moving. Staying at home all day. We could be heroes. Who knew? So, who knew that by having time to devote on my writing, I would win an award and also write for publications? That poem also landed me a job because World Humanitarian Drive also got me to be their global media relations. With WHD's vision to create awareness of peace, harmony, and spread positivity worldwide, I have been a part of their several virtual events taking place in different parts of the world in my living room, dressed in my PJs. We have awarded stars of COVID. We recognized unsung heroes of humanity and brought them to the limelight with honoring the honorable, and we gave them global humanitarian awards. World Humanitarian Drive also chose me to be the host of their Inspiring Million show every Friday, 2 p.m. UK time on WHD Facebook page. So during the lockdown, I have also joined virtual events. I entered a photography competition and won Winchcomb's Country Show Best in Show. I also won Gloucester Virtual Pride Art Competition by Gloucester City Homes. And so now I'm supposed to talk about my challenges and breakthroughs in my journey. So I always ask myself this question: where are you now in your life's journey? Because I believe that there are times when I need to look back and reevaluate where I am in life. I believe that doing so will give me a clearer perspective on what kind of impact I can make in my lifetime. So today I am celebrating who I am and a better person I will grow into tomorrow. Every day, I realize that there is more to learn about life, myself, others, and my relationship with the world. And if I could maintain this positive attitude, then life would be easy sailing for me. Because truthfully, as a captain of my ship, I feel like I have weathered many storms. I navigated through rough waves, strong winds of tragedies, heartaches, and loss. So each setback made me lose my confidence, doubt my abilities, and I grasped at the helm how flawed I am as a person. Mistakes I made are my history that I learn from. So I will never attain perfection, but I will always do and give my best in life's changing tides. So I choose to celebrate me. Let us go back to the question of who am I? Because that is a question I come face to face with every moment. And I seem to evolve day by day because sometimes I surprise myself with what I can and cannot do. So by moving and doing things, I learn what my limits are. If it is a worthwhile endeavor, so I will keep on striving and pushing beyond my boundaries until I can do well at a particular task. If education told my identity, then I am a writer, artist, entrepreneur, and chef. I attended schools that developed my talents and skills. I studied mass communications at St. Paul, Quezon City. Then I took up my master's degree in entrepreneurship at Asian Institute of Management. After that, I took up baking and culinary at Global Culinary and Academy. I have also taken up classes at Central St. Martin's and also at Le Cordon Bleu in London. However, the grandest school in my book is life itself, because I believe that life is where the real challenges and rewards are. I could keep attending different schools, amassing collections of certificates and diplomas, yet not live up to my full potential. Because if my real life application does not exist, as they say, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So I have to constantly put myself out there and challenge myself. A few years ago, I made artworks, then baked breads and cakes, then joined a fair. Of course, I also wrote up and also designed my leaflets to distribute to prospective clients. And then that entrepreneurial activity also made use of my abilities, and it enabled me to know what customers want and made my pockets full as well. I even received orders for customized cakes. So I also decided then to start my own fairs, and then I called them Fantastic Fairs. So the United Kingdom is a place I call home for 5 years now. So originally I'm from the Philippines and I moved to the UK to start a new life with my husband, John. And then we married in the Philippines, had our honeymoon there. Then we flew to the UK together. And my love story with John began when I met him at a cooking event in London 3 years ago. So to this day, we both enjoy cooking and eating meals we prepare together. I believe that love makes starting over seem easier. I left behind the life I was comfortably well adjusted to. So I had a thriving career in entrepreneurship. I had loving family, relatives, and friends back home. And then I chose to be with the man I love and have no regrets. I only wish that we could have our own family soon because I suffered a miscarriage on the early part of our marriage. So I also grieve the loss of what could have been our child. One tragedy should make the love I feel for my husband stronger, not weaker. I'm a wife and a future mother. Come to think of it, I am a mother of thousands of paper children from my books, articles, poems, stories, and journal entries. John is my best friend and partner in life, not just my husband. So together we could shape an even more blissful destiny for us and our future family. In today's modern post Brexit era and COVID times, I believe that it might take Herculean task to stay true to my identity. Others will look at me, notice my skin color, facial features, and think to themselves that I am not one of them. When I walk into town from time to time, I get stopped by a stranger and I get asked, "Are you visiting?" Followed by, "What do you think of the British?" I find the Brits a friendly bunch and earnestly hope that would never change. When I watch news or TV or read the newspaper, I am informed that hate crimes are spreading throughout the world. There are those who endure intimidation, fear, and even violence for being who they are. These are supposedly civilized times. If anything is to be learned from the internet, is that we are all connected. While I celebrate me, I also celebrate you. Could I share my journey through poems I have written? So, did you know that today is World's Children's Day? It's World Children's Day today. So, here is some inspiration for your inner child. Lighten up, dear child of the universe. Life is too serious for adults who have no time to take a break and enjoy life. Play as you did when you imagined you could be anyone that you wanted to be. Back then, every time you closed your eyes, you were transported to faraway places deep in the recesses of your mind. It was so much easier then to pretend you could achieve any impossible feat. You believed in your dreams, but then you grew up, lived in reality, lost your zest for life. Never surrender your inner child. Nurture it. Happy World Children's Day. Now, I would like to share my poem, Master Craftsman. You're a master craftsman. You mold me to be what I am. Every word of encouragement you've graciously given me pushed me to attain greater heights. Yet every sarcastic remark I heard that fell upon your indifferent lips pulled me back, deadened my soaring spirits with just a lash of your whipping insults. Words may not break my bones, but my will to live is within your grasp. Abuse faculty of speech as you release your fury, and I may be impaired for life. Shower my path with seeds of inspiration. Nurture me with tender guidance, and watch me bloom beneath your gaze. I am a child of the universe. So, this next poem that I'm going to share is a poem that I wrote while I was in my teens. The title is called Life Has a Purpose. I have a lot of dreams, so many things I want to be, yet I'm so frightened to be just simple old me. I can't help worrying. So many problems come my way. Why can't things go right? I long to have a better day. But if life were truly perfect, I doubt I'd find contentment. For in every trial I face, there comes a need for discernment. Now my goal is to achieve in bringing light to shine for all, regardless of who or what they are, so they can respond fully to God's call. And I would like to share another poem with you. It's called Today is the Day. Today is a day you hold in the palm of your hand. mold it, and do with it as you wish. Today is a day you break free from can't and won't, chains that hold you back. Today is a day you kick your not good enough, worries and fears away. Today is a day you believe in your purpose, mission, and dreams. Today is a day you matter and become the master of your life story. Today is a day you shape your destiny. Today is a day you paint on your canvas of life. Today is a day you create. I hope you enjoyed those poems that I shared with you. And then now I think I'm going to be talking about my guiding principle. So, with that, I would like to share with you my Survivor's Manifesto. I survive, strive, and thrive despite life's challenges. I stay strong and hold on even when I want to quit. I keep pushing, keep dreaming, keep my passion burning, even in the face of opposition. I respect myself at all times. I stay alert and focused on my goals. I learn from every experience life teaches me and get better every day. I survive and adapt to changes. I swim and stay afloat even in the face of panic. I keep a cool head and flow with the changing times. I survive heartbreaks, separations, disappointments, pain, and loss. I love and cherish life. I build relationships and have a support network. I connect with people of all ages, walks, and fields of life. I believe every life stage has lessons to teach. I can lean on others and they can lean on me. We survive, we are survivors. And thank you so much for the messages that you've been sending. Thank you, Tongi Gra and Happy Gra. Amazing, very inspiring. Thank you for your messages. And then, so now I'm supposed to bring up the topic about my expertise. How about if I just share some inspiration, since I'm here today to share inspiration with the world? So I would like to share with you, love the life you live. Sometimes in life, you get distracted by all that is going on around you. Due to life's constant demands, you get pressured to do things you do not want to do. While everyone experiences life differently, we all can work out ways to love our lives even more. So, here are my ideas on how to love the life you live. Connect with your inner self. Tune into your intuition. Listen to your inner wisdom. What do you want from life? What impact do you want to achieve in your lifetime? What is your purpose, your reason for being? What makes your heart sing? Take the time to ask yourself questions like these and get to know more about yourself every day. Write on your journal. You will find out more about what you love to do, your values, and what matters to you. It is when you are quiet and still that you realize you have more to do and say. Silence speaks a wealth of meaning to those who listen to their inner wisdom. So, number 2 tip is to keep learning and growing. Thank you, Erlinda Cadillo. Okay, so constantly find ways to improve yourself. Be humble enough to accept you have a lot to learn from life. No matter your age, keep finding ways to stretch your knowledge, skills, abilities, and experience. Life is about fun and adventure. If you only did what you love, you would be missing out on things you have yet to love. Sometimes you have to stumble into discovering your new passion, go beyond what you usually do, and awaken to better possibilities of yourself. Just remember, growth comes with feeling awkward. We all have to start from somewhere to get to where we want to be. So, our third tip to loving the life you live is to build meaningful, healthy relationships. Relationships enrich our lives and experiences with the world. Relationships help us in loving and cherishing life. From our relationships, we get the support we need to become better individuals. We learn to cooperate, collaborate, and work as a team. We realize that there is more to life than ourselves. So, the fourth tip to loving the life that you live is to celebrate now. Live in the moment. It is today that matters. It's not yesterday's regrets. It's not tomorrow's worries. While the sun rises and sets, keep believing that every day is a reason to start anew on the road to a better you. So, the fifth tip to loving the life that you live is to be your own best friend. Nourish yourself while you aim to feed yourself healthy food. Provide your mind too with inspiring thoughts. They say the longest relationship you have in life is with yourself. So take the time to love and appreciate who you are. When you do, you will radiate love to others and life will get better around you. That's true. Every day is a celebration. So we are all walking wounded, wondering when we will heal, wishing for the one who will whisk our worries away. Then we wake up and realize the one we are waiting for is already within. Why wait for someone to love you before you love life? Love is all around and within you. The person you are always is with is you. So love yourself because, as Bob Marley's song goes, love the life you live and live the life you love. So here is a love letter for you. Dear you, you have all it takes to live a good life. Believe in yourself. Be more confident. Trust in your capabilities. Connect with others. Share your gifts. Enrich your relationships. Take it easy. Reward yourself with delightful treats every now and then. Choose love and you move in the right direction. Love yourself. And I think in this portion, I'm supposed to discuss the different hats I wear. So I am an entrepreneur of La Viva Cakes and Crafts, Secretary of Filipino Association of Gloucestershire, Global Media Relations of World Humanitarian Drive, and host of online show Inspiring Millions Show. I'm also a podcaster of La Viva, writer of Yes Philippines News Magazine UK, and community manager of Grow Together. So, could I share a tip? When you're baking or cooking, if what you're making doesn't taste right or look right, maybe you're using the wrong recipe. You just have to keep experimenting, fine tune your recipe, and try again. So, let's apply that to life now. In life, when what you're doing is not working, maybe you're using the wrong game plan. Maybe it's not aligned with your vision, core values, passion, even your strengths and weaknesses. So instead of quitting, just keep on experimenting, fine tune your game plan, or make another one. While there's life, there's hope. So keep dreaming, achieving, and living a meaningful life. And I also wrote this vision mission about what I'd like to achieve in life. So, my vision is to be the best I can be for my family, community, country, and the world. I am committed to getting better every day. I choose to celebrate life and share love through my creativity. And my mission statement is to make the world a lovelier place with my creations and relationships with others. I share love, joy, and inspiration with the world. So, what is your vision and mission? I would love to read it soon. And then so Tongyi Gra is saying, never, ever, ever give up. Dream, plan, and do. That's Tongyi and Happy. So I aspire to live up to my mission, my vision and mission, even with this episode of Feminine Genius that you're watching. In my point of view, even when times are challenging, also the way we talk to others, to ourselves, we should always choose words wisely, especially when we do self talk. Because here's a quote I wrote: every word becomes a memory that lives on in your heart. Choose words that heal and not those that hurt. Every word has life. Every word you choose makes your life. Thank you very much for listening to my story. Let's love life all we can while we still can. Love, Viva.
Um, I was so amazed. It's like I'm in a theater and watching. It relieves me. It's like I'm entertained, very much entertained. Viva was able to share and to share her journey through her poems. It's amazing. Ang lalim, Viva. It's so deep. Okay. So how have a while, you rest for a while. We do some shout out for the meantime, Ella and Anne.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Ria.
Yeah, ayan. Meron bang ah, hangin na naririnig diyan? Kasi ayan. Thank you so much po sa mga nag-stay tuned tonight. Ayan, mega love shoutout. Ma'am Ria, okay lang ba ang audio ko? Hindi ba mahangin? Wala ba kayong narinig na hangin? Nag-interrupt? Ayan. Okay ba ako, Ann?
Maugong po.
Okay. So, I have to close this. Alright, so ayan, napaka-exciting po ng mga, mentioned, poetry po yung ating guest kanina. Na-amaze ako sa mga sinulat niyang lines. Talagang napasulat ako ng wala sa oras, Ma'am Ria, kasi sabi ko, "Ay, kakaiba yun." Sabi kong gano'n sa ang cute nung mga ginawa niya talaga. So, from the poetry, pati yung mga DIY niya yung mga cakes, I like it. So, for sure, nakita ko po yung impact no nung reaction ng mga user dun sa, I mean, no, reaction ng mga viewers po no, ni Dr. Ria dun sa nakita po nila sa guest. Talagang na-amaze din silang lahat, no? Pakikita natin so amazing, ang daming shoutout na gano'n. So amazing, so creative, very creative. Yes, I agree. I agree with you. And mega love shoutout pala sa mga hindi ko na shoutout kanina, no? Nandun po si Sir Javier Centeno, Joanna Mateo. Ayan. Hi also to Miss Ella and Miss Anne. Nice to see you all here po from Sir Rix and Team Helpful Supporter and also Sis Halomix TV. Thank you for tuning in. And Happy Dang, sabi niya kanina, good evening sa mga nagagandang host, virtual hug. Thank you so much for tuning in, Happy Dangs. And also, nandito rin po um, si Chofis Universe. Yan, kaya na pa yan nagsha-shoutout na mega, mega love shoutout, be happy. Ayan. And also si Ma'am Allegory, Fable 1005. Ayan, now here. Thank you so much for tuning in, ma'am. And also, Sir Javier Centeno, ayan no, na may expression po siya na emoji na napapawaw po siya dun sa presentation po ni Ma'am Viva kanina, no, na may mga cakes and everything, no. And also, sabi ni Ma'am Aligore dito, what literary genre are you using in writing? Ayan, yun yung tanong niya kanina sa ating guest. And sabi ni Chovis Universe, galingan mo making Be happy, my Q&A mamaya. Yes, that's true. Later, we'll be having a Pinoy Henyo. So, antabay lang po kayo, no? Kasi may pa-Gcash po ang ating host. And, syempre, hindi po nawawala yan every Saturday. Napapa-English po ang ating mga viewers kanina, no? Na tinry nila talagang maka-cope up dun sa yung English proficiency po ng ating guest. Kasi nasa UK yan. Remember? So, bawal pong mag-Tagalog. Only me. Joke. And, ah, ayan, may shoutout dito po, no, from Facebook Live, viewers. Hi, Viva. Ayan po. Sabi ni Happy Dang, ayan, nagno-nosebleed daw siya a while ago. Ayan. Pero kinaya niya. Ayan, there's a shoutout, no, from Facebook user watching with you. Ayan. And also, Showbiz Universe, ayan, thank you so much for the shoutouts and kailangan lang daw po mag-Google Translator yung ating mga viewers na nagno-nosebleed. And ah ayan, Mami Erlinda Cadillo shouting also and may clapping po sila, no, for the guest, like may mga virtual hug and claps. Ayan, kasi sobrang na-amaze po sila. And also, um, nandito rin po yung si Tangoy Grass. Ayan, yun po yung pumasok kanina, no? Thank you so much for tuning in. Sabi po niya sa Facebook, hello! And there are also some shoutouts from Facebook user. Love your story and your poems, Viva. Ayan. So, so touchy. Ayan. So, may mga napapa-wow and Viva is amazing. Ayan. Amazing. Very inspiring. You're amazing. So inspiring. You're an inspiration. Wishing you more success. Ayan. Ang galing naman ng shoutout nila. So, nakaka-inspire din to kay guest. And of course, may mga pa-Tagalog version po yung ating from Team Helpful, no? Kamukha niya daw si Maxine Magalona. Yeah! Oo nga 'no, may similarity. And, ang cute-cute ng eyes niya kanina tinagmasdan ko si guest. Sabi ko dun sa malaking monitor, sabi ko, "Eh, ang ganda niya." Yeah, napaka-pretty niya pala. Yung eyes niya is kakaiba, Ma'am Ria. Very humble na alam mo yun, yung gano'ng 'pag tinignan mo. And, sabi ni Mami Erlinda Cadillo, "So amazing." Oo, may mga nag-agree and, um, yun very inspiring, so true. Be trophy dapat think positive lagi tayo, correct, and that's true. And, thank you sis Halomix. The Facebook user, "Everyday is a celebration." Ayan, nag-agree po siya, no? And there are some of you who send virtual hug, thank you so much. And, there is another shout out here from Facebook user. "So glad that we met you and happy. You're both so talented and humble." Ayan. And wow, I'm glad I'm tuned in tonight. So inspiring. Ayan. Thank you so much po kung sino man po to those Facebook user who have shouted that wow, I'm glad I'm tuned in tonight. So inspiring. Kindly shout out your name so that I can include you in the attendance because the host, Dr. Ria Liza, will be sharing her blessing on December during the grand raffle. Also, Tangoy Grass, ayan, shouting, "Celebrate every day." Correct. And indeed, true love ourselves first. Ayan, sabi ni Happy Dang. Ayan, love conquers all. Wow, impressive. Yes, please. Ayan, and wow, now I know. Ayan, ang dami nilang learnings po 'no kay guest sa mga sinabi niya kanina. Kaya talagang napapa-shoutout sila kahit walang name sa Facebook. And never ever ever give up. Dream, plan, and do. Ayan po ang shoutout ni Tangy Grass. Thank you so much for that. And Miss Anne, it's your turn. From the Facebook user. Meron pa ditong mga shoutout. Ayan, yung wow OMG. Ayan, go ahead, Ann.
And hello po. So from our Facebook user, wow, OMG, you're amazing. Then from Happy Dangs 04, thank you for guesting. Another from Facebook user, awesome. Then from Happy Dangs again, we really enjoy listening your journey. Then from our Facebook users, inspiring Viva, brilliant. Then Happy Dang also sent us a virtual hug. Then another is, yes, lagi ako nandito sa LS ni Doc. Another also from our Facebook user, wow, Gcash. Okay, from Esprida Nathaniel Victor, wow, grabe po, nakaka-overwhelm pero sobrang inspiring. Then, another from Happy Dang, sobrang active ni Happy Dang. Diyos mio, English eh. Then, from Renmar Kaluha TV, yes, he sent some emojis. And another from Facebook user, wow, Gcash, very creative. Then, hey everyone, amazing guest. Another from Facebook user. Then, Tangoy Grass, great stories and poem. Then, Dolor Montesines sent 3 hearts and yeah, another, what's this, a finger emoticon. Then, Facebook user, hi Viva. Then, from Mom Cat, thanks Doc. Then, Tangoy Grass again, magaling. Then, from another Facebook user, wow, ang galing mo talaga, Viva. Mabuhay ka.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, sobrang galing. Hindi ako
Yes.
I cannot remove my eyes from you, Viva, because when you talk, it's like you are mesmerizing us. You're hypnotizing us. I mean, the way you talk, everything, and of course the things that you're saying. No, it's very new to me because I'm a technical guy. And with all your poems, I fell in love. Suddenly, I realized that ang ganda pala if you're really in the creatives industry, no? Talagang lahat, you use your hand to express what you want. And of course, ang lahat ng mga sinasabi mo, it's about love and life. Punong-puno, no? Punong-puno ng pagmamahal, punong-puno ng appreciation, punong-puno ng positivity. How I wished that every one of us could be like that, no? Parang there's so much, para kang ano yung inspiration talaga na parang everything is just okay, no, parang life is amazing, life is happy. I'm so really grateful that you are here. And I think Anne here, who is the editor in chief. Anne is the editor in chief of the student organization of National University. I'm sure madaming baon na tanong tong si Anne. Yes, don't worry. Viva can understand Tagalog. I don't know with all the audiences because I think most of those in the Facebook right now are the friends of Viva, no, coming from UK. Viva, I just wanted to ask bago magtanong si Anne. I know Happy Andrada. Happy is a very well-known fashion designer. How are you related to Happy Andrada?
She's my sister, and I'm so proud to be her sister.
Hi, Happy. You know what? Well, you know what, Happy? This is really a very small world because I am collaborating with Nord. I know, Happy. You're the first the fashion designer who worked with Nord. That printer that that I am going to experiment on. Viva, the proposal that we prepared will be using those printers from Nord, and Happy, I think, work with Nord. I have the copy of that video where Happy Andrada used her art in the printing of various clothes. What's the name of that printer? It's a Israel technology. I'm sorry, the printer is in the tip of my tongue. But I'm happy to know you. Happy, I will guest you one time.
Yes, that'll be perfect. Happy would love that for sure.
Yeah, because Viva, that's the one we're supposed to do with the feminine genius with the proposal we submitted, right? Those are about
Yeah.
cream
Yeah,
with the
so we could work with Happy as well. Definitely. I was thinking of involving Happy too once we get the thing we're working on.
Yeah, all right. I'm so amazed. I've never thought that I'd be meeting happy online. All right. So go on with your questions.
Okay, so before I ask the questions po with Ma'am Viva, I would just like to express my feelings because I'm overwhelmed with your stories and even with your poems. Like, um, I should be taking down notes, but yeah, I did take down notes. It's a lot, but when I heard you recite your poems, I'm like, I just like stare at you and listen to your poems. It's like a song that I'm listening to, and it's a music to my ears listening to your poems. So I hope in the future my future self would be like you, mom. Because for me, poems is like my best friend. I express also my emotions through poems. So I hope I can still learn a lot from you, ma'am.
Thank you, Anne, Ella, Dr. Ria, for having me here. And then because I would just like to say that every one of us have our own special gifts and talents, and we also have our own voice to share with the world. So we just have to keep on learning, growing, and just keep on writing, and then develop our own voice and just share it. Thank you.
Okay po. So, I will be starting with my questions na po. So first, you mentioned earlier that your parents serves as your hero or the mirror of your life. So, how did it affect you growing up that you are looking up to them?
Well, I think I'm just really lucky that my parents are entrepreneurial and they're also creative, and I'm just lucky and blessed that they were supporting my skills and talents that day. And even now, because if they weren't there to guide me through, I wouldn't also achieve all the things I'm achieving now. I wouldn't have this love for learning and developing my skills and talents. So it's also like what mentioned earlier, it's World Children's Day. So I think every parent should nurture their children and give them time, give them also opportunities to develop their talents and skills.
Oh,
I
thank you
hope
for your
that's
answer,
okay.
ma'am. So, yes po. So if you will be given the chance to give inspiration or a short message to aspiring writers out there, what would it be?
I would say first to read a lot, to just keep on writing as well. Because in school, you're taught to write, and then you have all these homeworks. And then, so you do your homeworks, and then you also have to take pleasure in writing your own thing. It's like start your journal. Because we all have this voice to share. We're all born with a different way of expressing ourselves. Each one of us is unique. So why deny that chance to share yourself and also inspiration with other people? Just keep on writing. And just, I know that there are a lot of critics. There might be people that'll tell you that's not good writing or things like that. The thing is, don't listen to them. Write for yourself, develop your craft, and just keep on writing. Because if nobody appreciates it, as long as you appreciate, you're writing for yourself, for self growth, and also just when you write, you take stock of the how far you've come, the things you do every day. And then so it's like when I look through my journals and then I see, oh, this was what happened to me before. Oh, I've come a long way and these are the things I've learned. So just keep a journal for yourself, and then if you gain confidence in sharing with others. Just let them read your writing as well. And then maybe you could also get published and things like that. I hope that answers the question.
Yes, I understand your answer because journaling is really a big thing, and I know Dr. Ria can also relate with that. That doing journals will help you express yourself, because even I personally, I have my diary, and I also do journals during my free time, so I know it. I know the feeling of documenting your best memories and your goals, so it will also serve as a guide.
That's right. So you can also write for yourself.
Yes. Okay, so for the next question, Ma'am Viva. So since you are into writing also, um, growing up, did you find it hard to balance your interest in writing um and your goals in entrepreneurship?
Well, not really. I don't think so. When we talk about writing, so it's like I was writing in my journal, I was discovering ways to write poetry, stories, and other things. And then it became my hobby. And then with entrepreneurship, let's, I'll just share a story that before when I was a kid. So I lived with my cousins, and then during playtime, and then so they would get thirsty and hungry. And then I thought there's an opportunity that I could be selling food and drinks for them, because they didn't have food and drinks. They would have to like go someplace else. And then, so what I did was I was buying from supermarkets with encouragement of my mom as well. And then so I would sell those to my cousins during playtime when they would get hungry and thirsty. So I guess that started an entrepreneurship venture for me. I was inspired by sari sari stores in the Philippines. So I thought, why not start one at home? And then I would also sell
So
to my
amazing.
classmates as well, other things.
And mind you, Viva is a graduate of Brent School. Viva belongs to the, to the top, to
No,
the higher
Kira.
portion, to the higher society in the
I,
Philippines.
no, I could also nakakapag-Tagalog din ako, pero I just started talking in English instead of Tagalog. Pero I can also talk in Tagalog. Nakakapag-Tagalog din ako. Thank you.
Na-amaze nga ako, sobrang humble. You are true, Ella, when you said that Viva is so humble. Yes, she is so humble, knowing her beginnings and knowing her awards and all this achievement that she is. You know what? Ayaw maubos nung papuri ko eh. Ayaw maubos ng pagka-amaze ko kay Viva, because parang kung ikaw yung kasama ko siguro everyday, parang life is so light and happy. Yun ang
Doc-
aking impression.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Dr. Ria.
So
But you're very inspiring too.
yeah, thank
You're a
you.
very
Thank you.
inspiring woman too. And Anne as well. And I'm also sure that Ella is also very inspiring. So it's just great to be in the show. Thank you.
Ma'am Viva, if you will share us an impromptu poem about the feminine genius and its community, can you like create an on the spot poem for us?
On a spot poem, like right
Yeah.
now.
Yes. Like
um,
based on your emotions right now.
uh, okay. I would just like to maybe share something that is about being a Filipina. Maybe something about being a Filipina. Is that okay with my gifts? So,
Yes.
okay, I'll just share this poem if I can. So, if I can walk the distance to carry out tasks in life, if I can run to get heart pumping, if I can fly to expand horizons and experience other cultures. Then I can extend my hand to my fellow men in my homeland, uplift their lives, make them realize there is more to life than basketball, beer, and boxing. My life will have more meaning, be more fulfilling if I can only learn to share. Maybe that one.
Ang galing. Nakaka-amaze na 'to. Parang ano, may nanalo na, best. May nanalo na. There's already a winner.
We're all winners.
Yeah, I one thing that I take note of your talk a while ago is that the finding of identity, you know. When I look at you, I think that what you're doing and how you talk, everything that your expression is like an identity of you. You're so unique in that identity. So how can you, oh, what advice can you give to the rest of our viewers who until now is quite very confused of who they are, no? Kasi this is something very related to what we discussed last time. Last time naman kasi the topic was about ads executive. So this is about advertisement of example a person who wants to be known for something, branding for something. So what they do is to study that person, do some focus group discussion, and then they will now teach that person to have that kind of branding or identity depending on what will fit in the mass, for instance. So in your case, how do you think can we really have our own identity? I think there are still so many persons here who's trying to look for themselves.
I would say something like be authentic, be yourself. Out of the billions of people who live in this world, there is only one you. So share your uniqueness, who you are, and just keep on doing things, learning more, gaining skills, because that's how you really discover yourself is when you keep on pushing yourself to do more, to keep on gaining skills, and also just write. I think writing helps a lot because it gives you clarity as to your life, what you want in life, uh, how your achievements in life. And then it just get you also get to know who you really are when you write. And when you write, you develop a relationship with yourself. And so there's really no reason to be other people. I mean, there's just so many things on social media that we see, and so many actors and people uploading their social media feeds. And then so some people would say, oh, I want to be like her, I want to be like Kim or something like that. But really, why should you do that? Because there's only one you. So love yourself. That's all I'd like to say, I think.
You mentioned about writing. Viva, do you use the traditional way of writing? You have the pen and the paper?
Yes, I have journals. I have so many journals that I write on.
Can we see your journals?
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them. They're upstairs, but I have some.
Oh,
Yeah, I wish I could
maybe
share
later
them.
after the
Yeah,
session, yeah.
could I
You
just
want to
share
see your.
like my books and stuff? Yeah, they're upstairs.
So you advise us, the people, the viewers, to write, literally write, use a pen and a paper, or in any way. I
Yeah.
mean,
Anyway, because some people,
computers.
yeah, because some people they can't really, they're not comfortable with writing. So what they could do, since we all have our cell phones, so what you could do is you could record your voice, and then you just talk, say anything, and then there. It's your way of getting to know yourself, just saying anything. So in a way, you're also documenting your day and things like that.
Yes. Kasi ano, because like for instance in whenever we're reviewing for a board exam, it is ideal for us to write using a pen because the longer you put it in your head, the longer you remember it. So when we compare typing in the computer or writing or speaking is also good, no? To record yourself. Just be sure that nobody hears you.
Yeah, and also, yeah, there are studies done about the way of writing and then how it's connecting with your head, your heart, your spirit. It's like the act of writing is a way of relaxing as well.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dr. Ria and Ma'am Viva, because yeah, since I'm still a student, so when I'm doing some review sessions, I tend to write down notes, not depend on the PowerPoint presentations, because when I write it on the paper and use highlighters, because no, not about bragging, but I have this like special skill of photographic memory, wherein I can recall the color of the highlighter that I use and where it is positioned in the paper. So I guess that is very useful and very applicable for those who can for those who can work it out, doing note takings and journals as well, because it is a big thing and it will also help you recall your lessons easily.
Yeah, I agree with you, Anne. Because when I was in college, if I write the solution, I'm sure I
Right.
perfect the exam. That's why I perfect my board exam.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
amazing.
That's why I perfect my
That's
board exam.
amazing.
But it's true. I agree with you, Anne. You tend to remember the way you write it. That's
Yes,
why
though.
Viva is telling us that when we write, it connects with the brain, it connects with every part. That's now gives science, no, on the importance of writing. Kaya siguro it's a high time for every one of us to really keep a diary so that there's something to recall. There's something that we can go back to, and you recall who you are that time. How do you feel that day? And that this is so amazing, of course. Okay, so I think this time Ella has questions to you.
Yeah, ayan. Ayan, akala ko I cannot unmute. Yeah, actually, my question is the the one that Maria and maybe Anne and I are so excited to hear. So, how can you help the feminine genius advocacy of Dr. Ria Liza?
How can I help with the feminine genius? Yeah, because
Advocacy.
yeah. Well, because I really think that my values are aligned with feminine genius. So I think your goal is to engage and transform human culture. And I am multi talented and multi skilled. My values are linked with feminine genius because I value creativity and I strive to be humble, kind, patient, compassionate, and then also to have a good character, be industrious, strong, and determined. So I think also there's this eco couture panel that the feminine genius is also advocating. So I think the eco couture panel is the way to go because I think by doing so, women can decorate their living spaces so just the way that they like it, so they can transform their homes and workplaces with ease. So I really like feminine genius.
Thank you.
Yeah, if our project with Viva will push through, all the feminine genius members will be very happy.
Yeah,
We still
I
cannot
hope so.
disclose though because You're
Yeah.
still pushing it. But I hope, Viva, we can really find ways to push through with that. No, even with we can source different source of funding, perhaps, no, so that we
Yeah.
can push it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that yeah, hopefully. Um, I'm really so happy when Bon decided to emit you with me, no. So because I was given this opportunity to work with somebody like you know, humble yet very very high level. Okay, so let's have some more questions. And
Yes, po. So, um, if you are not who you are right now, Miss Viva, what would you be?
Okay, if I'm not who I am, well, of course, I would choose to be myself, but if I'm not that person, I just hope that, wait, who would I be? I hope I would still be someone who enjoys learning and looks forward to every day. I hope I'm the person who lives by her values and who strives to be her best. And I hope I'm the person who tries to do her best every day. That's the person I hope I am when I'm not the person I am right now.
Viva, I'm just curious. When you have a bad day or not in the mood, how are you?
Well,
How
yeah,
is
I'm just
Viva
a
when you're not in the mood?
yeah, well, that's part of life. It's normal. Well, I would probably be writing about it, writing the way I feel. And then, so I might be writing some dark poetry or something like that. Or I would be doing something, an artwork that is kind of dark. Or I would just be in a corner somewhere crying for a bit because it's really normal to cry. And I suggest if people are having really bad days to just cry it out because crying relieves that pain that you feel. And then it's also a way of becoming stronger. So that's what I do when I'm not really lively and happy because I'm just a human being too.
But when you do your painting, you really need to go out and commune with nature.
Or yeah, or sometimes I go on a walk with my husband outdoors. It's like when I'm feeling depressed or something, just going out into nature. I think that's a way of feeling good too, just feeling connected, grounded to the earth. And also, I think it's also great to read like things that I've written before and watch videos that inspire as well. And I just have to think also of the people I love. So what I do is I have pictures of the people I love, my family. So whenever I'm feeling down or something, I just look at them. I mean, their pictures, and then so I just feel better when I because I think that these are the people who support me. And then I just call my mom or something like that. I hope that helps.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Your answers are very inspiring for everyone. So, I have another question for you, ma'am. So, based on what you have shared us earlier, your books, magazines, and your pastries as well. So, among all those projects, what is your best project?
Ooh, best project. I would say that my best project is that it's still in the making. I'm still working on it because my best project is still under construction. It's still in the works because could I say that my life is my project? Because I'm constantly finding ways to grow, to be a better person, to learn different skills, and also hone my talents. So, just all these things together, I don't really have a best project yet.
Okay, so next question po. Do you have any regrets in life?
Regrets in life? I think it's that we're all living under borrowed time, that, well, no one lives forever because, come to think of it, this time that we have is a valuable resource and a lot of us just take it for granted. So there are times that they would rather waste time than money, but isn't there a saying that time is gold? So when we let time passes by, so we let golden opportunities slip beyond our reach too. So what I regret is not getting to know my grandparents while they were still alive because I could have gotten to know them better. So their viewpoints on life, their stories, now their stories are gone. I was too young to ask them questions, and I think I should have asked them lots of questions and recorded their voices. So those who still have their grandparents, just spend time with them and ask them lots of questions, know their stories. Also, your family, get to know every one of them.
Okay, so thank you for your answer,
Yeah.
ma'am. And
Um,
yeah, I have yes.
it's really no, it's really and it's really you're lucky if you grow up with your grandparents. No, I think the best parents are the grandparents. I love my grandparents so much. Talaga namang ano, when my Viva, when my lolo died, it took years before I was able to move on. No, I cannot easily move on, but yeah. Lucky are those who still have grandparents so that take care of them, especially now it's COVID. Don't let them go out. Yes, Anne, go ahead.
Okay, another question po. What is your best and most significant investment in life?
Could I say myself for best and most significant investment? That includes education, skills, the relationships that I have with others, the books I've read, workshops I've attended. I think that would be the significant investment that I have. It's what I share with the world.
Okay, so I only have last two questions for you, Miss Viva. So, second to the last is what else you want to achieve or what else remains undone?
Okay. I think I still have so many things that I want to achieve. And could I share my vision mission again? Because my vision mission is to be the best I can be for my family, community, country, and the world. And then, so it's also, I'm committed to getting better every day, and I choose to celebrate life, share love through my creativity. And my mission is to create and share inspiration, joy, and love in all I do to make the world a lovelier place with my creations and relationships with others. So, that I'm just gonna keep on focusing on that, and I hope I have enough time to share the best of me with others because I share love, joy, and inspiration with the world.
Before your last question, Anne, I of course would like to note that Viva has said that each of us should have our mission vision statement. Because most of the viewers here thought that mission and vision only applies to their companies and when you enter into your respective companies. No? But in this time, Viva is telling us to draft our own vision and mission statements. So, guys, that will be your assignment. Be sure that for the next week that we meet again, each of you already drafted your personal vision and mission statements because it will help a lot, no? It will help a lot in finding purpose and achieving what we want to be in our lives. Yeah, yes.
Wow. This is my first
Meron ka
time
na
to
ba,
hear
Ella?
that. Actually,
Oo, kailangan ko sila
started
kasama.
to to craft my own vision and mission, Ma'am Ria. Yeah. Parang alam mo 'yun, it feels like I'm in the ISO now. I was interviewed by an ISO staff to deliver the mission vision of the company. That's the usual, 'di ba? Kasi if you belong on a company who would like to really improve the services, the quality of service, you are in the ISO. And alam naman natin that ISO is very um, a good model no for businesses. So this is my first time to hear na I guess like that Maria, no, have her own version of mission vision relating to her special skills, no, and of course dun sa product niya. Napakalawak ng kanyang mind, Ma'am Ria. So parang, oh my God, dadala tayo sa sa kanyang mundo ng yung kanyang pagiging unique
Creativity.
creativity,
Yeah.
correct?
Actually, ako nga, I don't see, so sobrang lawak, sobrang lalim, no? It's so
Sobrang
deep.
lawak.
Maybe because I'm more of the tech on the tech side and now I'm time to appreciate the creatives, writing, the painting,
Mm.
cooking, and all those crafts, no? Parang ang saya-saya. Parang ano kaya meron sa kamay nila na wala sa atin? I mean, what are those hands, no? Why are those hands so creative and not all of us has those creative hands?
Yes, correct. Pero it was mentioned a while ago by Miss Viva that all of us have different talents, no? So Ma'am Ria is also a talented person. She's a patent agent. She's like Ma'am Viva also. So magkaiba nga lang ng talent. So for sure si Miss Anne mas marami pa siyang matutuklasan din sa kanyang field of expertise, no? Kasi napakabata pa ni Anne. And ito yung sinasabi namin na this is a good opportunity for the young generation sa mga genius na alam mo yun, watching this kind of guest, talagang mas matutuklasan mo pa. You will learn to discover also your talent, your deeper expertise. If you reflect on Miss Viva. And syempre kay Ma'am Ria, talagang kapag ka nakikinig ka sa kanya, oh, talagang marami kang takeaways. Magugulat ka na, ang haba ng kwento niya, pero ayun, nagtuturo na pala siya sa'yo. Ganon siya. So, ganon din ang naramdaman ko, na-sense ko kay Miss Viva this night. Ayan. Thank you so much, Miss Viva,
And
for
also,
sharing
Ella,
your ideas. Yes, Ma'am Ria.
our audience is that our analytics majority of our audience are really from the age bracket of 25 to 30 plus, I think. So these are basically the youth,
Yeah,
no? Kaya Anne is here to represent the youth, kasi like the kind of person Viva is, yung mga katulad nila, dapat legacy yan eh, that their stories have to be heard, their stories have to inspire. That's what our show is all about, no? Palagi every meeting that we have, meron tayong napupulot na kwento. At saka kita mo naman, Ella, kahit na tayo host nito, tayo pa rin yung namamangha at na-amaze sa ating ano no
correct.
sa ating guests. Parang yeah,
Guest.
we meet a lot of people and Ngayon talaga nakakita ako ng isang guest na nakakatunga nga ako ganyan. Na parang ay starstruck ako sa kanya, no, the way she talks and what she's talking about. Na talagang kakaiba. How I wish, no, we would be like her. Diba? So, yes, Anna, Anne, I think you still have one question, right?
Yes, pa, I still have last question for Miss Viva. So, Miss Viva, are you open for coaching aspiring writers?
Definitely. Yeah, I would love to do that.
So, are you going to make like a video or like do like video call?
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it that much. I've been busy with all the things I'm doing. But then when I was in college, I was also the editor in chief of our school paper. It was called The Paulinian. And I was encouraging my schoolmates to write. So we would have like writing workshops. And then I would just encourage them to submit articles, poems for the school paper. So it's like that. And I've just been busy with other things as well, but that is something I'd like to do in the future about coaching young writers.
That's so nice. In fact, Viva can help us a lot in the feminine genius advocacy because the art is a way of alleviating the women, empowering the women. No, lalo tayo mga hindi maarte, we're not artistic enough, but this Viva around, no, she can coach us. She could turn or how do you call it? Gigisingin niya yung maari niyang mag-isip kasi yung art in us eh, 'di ba? There's art in every one of us. Okay? Ito si Anne, 'di ba dahil siya yung nagli-lead ng lahat ng mga writers within the National University. She really wants to be inspired by you, no? So siguro Anne, in some point in time, you can invite Miss Viva in NU in your organization for some talk or some coffee coffee table discussion or how do you call that like a round table discussion with her because sure kaya sabi ko paan wag ka magka-absent dahil itong you'll miss one half of your life if you'd be absent today because of our guest. And also, I would like to highlight one thing that Viva had said. Sabi ng ganon, every word has a life. Imagine that. No? So gives me reminds me of things that reminds me a saying that tells us if you want to change the world, start by changing your word. No? So if each word has a life, then we have to be very careful about our words. Our words is there to give us how we how we live life. No? Oh, Viva, we'd like to thank you with that so inspiring messages. No? And I think at this point in time, we would like to have our shout out muna, rest muna tayo. Before mag-shout out, Viva will think of 5 words that she will ask you to guess. No, and she will type those in the private chat that we have. While Viva is thinking for those words, you can now have mag-ano muna tayo, shout out muna tayo, mukhang marami pang pumasok na mga viewers.
Yeah, that's true, Ma'am Ria. Ayan, mega love shoutout to all of you who are still up to this moment. Nandyan pa rin, no, tuning in. And I hope you can still invite more friends to watch this live streaming because truly it is amazing and there are a lot of takeaways that you will uh, learn from this discussion. And tonight is an exciting night also because we are about to start our Pinoy Henyo. So mega love shout out to all of you there sa Facebook Live viewers and sa YouTube viewers of Dr. Ria Liza. So it was may mga new visitors po si Ma'am Ria dito no from Facebook user. Yan, push yourself, feel Your only limit is you. Ayan. Thank you so much for that. And as per Ma'am Kat, mapapasana all na lang po. Hehehehe. And from Erlinda Cadillo, you're so great, Viva. Ayan. Thank you so much po, Mami Erlinda. Very well said daw po, no, according to Facebook user. And wow, amazing. Very well said from Tangoy Grass. And also from Relia. So amazing, so full of life and very inspiring. Ayan, such an inborn talent. Ayan, thank you so much, Relia, for tuning in and for that very remarkable comment. Thank you so much. Also, kay Happy Dang, thank you for tuning in. Sa lahat ng taga-Team Helpful, to all of you, thank you for tuning in. Sa mga OFW na YouTubers, thank you for the untiring support po ninyo kay Dr. Ria Liza. Kaya yan siya, may pakape yan eh. And of course, kay Happy Andrada. Ayan, so proud of you. Ayan, thank you so much, Happy Andrada. We're so glad you're here. And also, this is Shopee Universe. Ayan, thank you so much. And also, Ma'am Kat, wow, ang galing talaga ni Doc Ria. Sana all talaga din po. And from Happy Andrada, wow, Viva is the best. Ayan, thank you so much po sa shoutout. And Esperida Nathaniel Victor, ayan, sending emojis of claps. Thank you so much. And there's a new visitor, Ma'am Ria, Global Health and Youth Today. Ayan, nag-thumbs up po siya, Ma'am Ria. Thank you so much sa patamsak natin, Dan. Ayan, and sana madagdagan niyo pa ang thumbs up po ni host to those guests who are watching no via Facebook. I hope you will also search Dr. Ria Liza sa YouTube channel niya, and I hope makapag-thumbs up po kayo. Madagdagan niyo po ang comment po ni Dr. Ria and thumbs up. You're the best. You shouldn't cry. Uh, you shouldn't cry. Or amazing. We're so proud of you. Ayan, from Facebook user. Ayan, sending virtual hug po from Happy Dang. And wow, you're amazing. Ayan po, from Happy Andrada. And from Sir Javier Centeno, ayan, you get this virtual hug. Thank you for sending virtual hug, Sir Javier. And also, Chofis Universe. Thank you so much sa pa-shoutout natin dyan. And all good answers are awesome daw po from Facebook user. Thank you so much. Ayan. And so inspiring yan, sabi nila. So, yes, we are actually inspired and ang dami naming takeaways, especially yung vision and mission na that was mentioned by the guest a while ago. We are so actually inspired also to do our own vision, mission, and life. And I hope so, no, next week, nako, sisingilin tayo ni Dr. Ria kasi ayan yung assignment po natin. And yes, very inspiring. Ayan. Thank you for Mina Sunga. Ayan, another loyal viewer of Dr. Ria Liza. Ayan, sending virtual hug. Thank you so much po. And Tony Bay, ayan, Team Helpful, you got this. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Esperida Nathaniel, napakasarap talaga makabansa. Napakasarap talaga makabasa rather ng mga poems kasi para kang may kakampi. Ayan. Thank you so much, Nathaniel. And ang gaganda niyo pong lahat. Wow. Thank you so much for that, Mami Fermina Sunga. And ang galing mo talaga. Ayan. Actually, ito yun, yeah, puling-puli talaga yung guest natin, no, kasi napaka-humble and ang dami niyang na-share sa atin. Napaka-powerful po talaga ng mga words, sabi ni Esperida Nathaniel. And Viva is a Wonder Woman. You never fail to impress. So inspiring. Ayan. Thank you so much, Happy Andrada. Ayan. Sobrang nakaka-inspire po, sabi ni Nathaniel. And listening here po, ayan, sabi ni Happy Dang. Thank you so much. And Theophis Universe, and thank you for the clap. And for the angel, the of his future. Ayan, thank you for the thumbs up again. Hello po sa lahat. And to all of you, thank you so much po for tuning in. I hope you can still invite more friends kasi we are now about to start our Pinoy Henyo. Back to you, Maria and Anne.
Okay, thank you. But before we start with Pinoy Henyo, just nakalimutan lang natin i-discuss, no? Viva, can you tell us more about the World Humanitarian Drive? And you also have your show. Viva has her show every Friday. Anong time sa Pilipinas yung show mo?
Yeah, yung World Humanitarian Drive na Inspiring Million Show, it's mga 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Kasi minsan mas maaga, minsan late. So 9 or 10 p.m. every Fridays.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
tapos
we can actually watch that, no? That's Facebook, no?
yeah, Facebook Live sa World Humanitarian Drive na Facebook page. So maybe I could just share it later on. Thank
Yeah,
you.
because we wanted to know more about that organization that you are an officer, the global how do you call
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, World Humanitarian Drive. Because what we do is we also inspire people. I think it's really connected to what Feminine Genius is promoting as well with World Humanitarian because we share peace also and then goodwill to the world. Yeah, so there it's whd.org.uk, our website.
We can actually if you can type in the private chat so we can share, or you can share it with to our viewers. So that's every Friday. That's either 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Philippine time, but of course she's in UK. But if you're gonna see that Viva is featuring, talagang world. Pang
Yeah,
Miss World talaga kasi she's featuring people from different parts of the world, no? Kaya talaga
yeah, that's right.
nakaka-amaze. Sabi ko, oh, how can this person be able to feature people coming from Malaysia, from Israel,
Yeah,
from that another country that I'm not so familiar about. No? Ang dami dong mga guests, and I think you are in your 42nd
yeah. Next,
42nd episode.
yes, that's right. And then so yesterday it was also Women Entrepreneurship Day as well. And then it was also International Men's Day as well. And then so we discussed that on the episode.
Yeah, that was so amazing. I hope
Thank
that
you.
guys, if you have time for our viewers, you can try to visit um, that page, no, that Facebook page.
Yeah,
The
thank you
name
so
is
much.
Expiring Million Show.
Yeah, it's
My
World
Expiring
Humanitarian.
Million Show.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Okay.
Ria.
So for this time, we'll be having our sabi dito ni Tangway as a Saint Tangway Day.
Yeah,
Is it did
yesterday
I
as well.
pronounce it correct?
Yeah, Tongi Day. Yesterday. Yeah, so
I
belated.
see. Yeah. Okay, so let's have our Pinoy henyo for the meantime. Okay, ready guys ha? Ready tayo. Tignan ko lang kung sino pinakamaraming notes.
So, shall we
Okay.
start? Thank you.
Never miss
Yeah.
any episode. All right. So
Okay.
our first question, guys. Our first question. You will be the one to give the hint, Viva.
Okay. Before that, can I just like say something really quick, like an inspiring quote?
Yeah, sure,
So,
sure.
uh, this is something I've written. It's just very short. It's every effort you make matters, even if it seems that you're not living your dreams. With every step, you're gaining skills and experience, inching you closer to the best version of you. Who knows where your path may lead? Open up to opportunities. So, the first question: what is the name of my business? La Viva Cakes and
If only you're in the Philippines, for sure we can taste the cake.
what's the
Yo, there's
answer?
already a correct answer.
Yay!
The
Congratulations.
first is who's first? Yeah, Mom Cat or yeah, Nathaniel. Okay, congratulations. Okay, next second question.
I have been living here for 5 years now. Which country do I live in? Clue is fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth.
Mm,
Do,
which
what is the correct
okay?
answer?
The Mom Ella got it right. UK.
Yeah, but there are many. Yeah, Ma'am
Oh,
Ella. Okay. Yeah. Next, number three.
number 3. I'm global media
I'm global
relations
media
of which
relations of which
organization?
organization?
Is this WHD? What does WHD stand for?
Okay, we have the correct answer. World
Asteroid.
Humanitarian Drive.
Yeah, World Humanitarian Drive is to promote peace, education, and trade harmony initiatives globally. All right, thank you.
Ano daw si ano? Sabi
And
ni
so,
Tangoy Grass. Grass, gra.
Gra,
Is this silent S?
yeah,
Grass,
silent
gra.
S.
Giant S. Tangoy Gra. Tangoy Gra pala is a Filipino. I mean, yeah, it's a
Well,
Filipino.
he's actually French, and he's married to my sister, Happy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kasi nagsasalita siya ng Tagalog.
yeah. Natututo na mag-Tagalog.
Oo, natututo na. So, is Happy also in UK?
She's in the Philippines
She's in
right
the
now.
Philippines right now. I see. Okay. I hope to meet you soon, Happy. But of course, I will guess you first before we can basically meet physically. But if our project with Viva will push through, we can meet a lot of times.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's pray that it will really push through. So let's have our next question. Number
Okay.
four.
Number 4.
Number
I
four.
wrote a book
I
called
wrote a book
Survival
called
Your Guide
Survival
to.
Your Guide to. Ah!
Did somebody answer it yet?
Excuse na si Happy. So the next, the yeah. Who's the allegory or wait, daming sumasagot eh. Kasi di nakita
Happy.
yung sagot. Na- the
Wala
first
clue.
answer is of course, yeah, it's Nathaniel. Nathaniel, live. All right. Okay, so on our last question,
What is the name of my husband? I already said this several times earlier. It starts with letter
of course,
J.
your husband is a UK a foreigner, right?
Yeah, he lives here, so he's a citizen here.
Yeah. Yun. Si Happy ulit. Ayun, may nakasagot na, Ma'am Kat. Ayan. Oo. Ma'am Kat. Um, all right. So congratulations to all the winners. You know what, Happy? Up to now, I keep that video where you the video that you worked with Nord. No, I have the copy of that video up to now. Okay, because that served as an inspiration for working on that printer. Okay. All right.
Congratulations.
So yeah, congratulations to everyone. And of course, we cannot let go of kasi dami mo nang tinulang poems eh. Baka you can give us some other challenge other than poems. Guys, ano gusto niyo ipagawa natin kay Viva?
I can rap.
What challenge do you want?
I can rap.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
can rap
okay.
a
We will
poem I
listen to
wrote.
that. Okay. We'll listen to that.
Okay, so this is how it goes. Get up from your seat and listen to the beat. Tap your feet. 1, 2, 3. This is a treat. Be happy. Dance and sway. Your body's okay. If you want to sing along, there's nothing wrong. Relax and let loose. There is no time to lose. Observe around you and what others do. Relax and catch a step. Be creative and pep. When you're wrong, don't stop. Learn not to give up. Life is just a dance. Stick with what it brings. That's it.
Tinalo tayo, Bes. May nanalo na naman, Bes.
I hope that's okay.
Naano sila sa'yo. Pero pinapa-dance ka kasi ni Happy eh. Sabi niya, ay, curious lang ako kasi siyempre galing ka sa ano no sa alta sa syudad na pamilya. Did you learn
Okay.
ballet when you're young?
Pardon?
Do you learn ballet
Oh,
when you're
ballet.
young?
No, I'm not really that autosudan. I was learning other things. In Brand, what they were exposing us to was sports. So we did like track and field, baseball, basketball.
I see. Okay. But of course you can dance, right? Kasi Happy is telling us that the same other.
Happy's a great dancer. She's a great rapper, a great singer.
It seems like the talent is overflowing in your family. So I think your parents are multi-talented as well. Tama.
Yeah, I think
Your
we're just
your your
really
parents just
lucky that our parents were really very supportive, especially our mom. Happy's great at hip hop
yeah.
dancing. That's Happy.
Okay. Yeah, because two meetings ago we did the dance therapy with our guest and it was like a sexy dance, no? And this time, guys, we have a hip hop.
Yeah. So when you guessed Happy, she can do like several things. She could sing, she could dance, she can draw on the spot for
Ako
you.
happy, ikaw ang pinapasayaw. Ikaw ang pinapasayaw. Ayaw niya pag ikaw na daw ang nag-guess, ikaw ang mag-hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay. Belly dance.
Yeah. All right, Happy. You're revealing too many things now.
Ayaw mo na talagang tigilan. Siguro nga talagang dapat mong magpakita ng dance.
Yeah, Happy. No, I'm fine. Happy na lang.
How about, ano pa gusto nyo? Ma'am Kat, ano gusto mo pagawa kay ano? Ano gusto mo pagawa kay Love Viva?
No, not belly dance. Private lang yan.
Oo, pang private lang, oo. Buti na lang siya nakaka-private belly. Ako parang wala talagang ibe-belly dance. Kahit private, parang baka masagwa, baka yung asawa ko, itakwil ako, di ba? Ano sabi dito ni ma'am? Belly dancing with hip hop.
Mix. Yeah. Pag si Happy na naging guest.
Hindi na to talaga kay Happy eh.
Yeah.
Okay. Baka gusto nating i-raid. Baka gusto mo ng raid, Ma'am Kat. Mang-raid tayo. Di ba? Ano gusto mo, Ella? Ella Vance?
House tour.
House tour. Huwag naman. Ano ba mapakita? House tour. Ngayon.
Magalit yung si Jan, no?
Asawa
ko
House tour
na
na
yan.
bag raid, di ba?
Ayun, bag raid na lang.
Or at least,
No, ang
can
bag
you, yeah, bag raid or, nang-raid
Bag raid.
talaga, or ref raid, or cosmetic bag raid.
Kasi lahat ng gamit ko sa taas. Paano yan? Pwede artworks,
Oo.
mga kung ano. Art.
Yeah,
Mga
kicks for your
paints or
artworks. Yeah.
artworks. Paano ba?
Viva, are your books available? Your books
Magkukuha
are
ako or something.
available?
Hindi ko alam na meron pa palang bag read. Ano, artwork, ganyan.
Oh, that's so nice.
Live,
Live
ano pa
talaga,
ba?
live.
Um, yung mga pinakita ko kanina, meron,
Ito daw, oh,
ayan.
the kitchen painted by John.
So, like, ito meron poem pa siya. Nakasulat,
Yeah.
dancers bathing in moonlight, standing straight and tall, swaying to rain's
Ah,
rhythm,
pala.
tip-tapping tune. Basta may nakasulat na poem.
Dancer pala yung puno. Dancer
Yeah,
yung ano. Dancer
oo.
yung prank. Oo.
Wala. Yan na lang yung dancer nyo.
Oo.
Tapos, yung pinakita ko kanina, may nakasulat din. We are trees, birth under the same moon, head in the clouds, feet on the ground, we live. Parang ganun. Wala.
So it's a street. It's a street.
This one is like, para siyang puno lang. Parang puno.
Ah, puno. Okay.
Yeah.
Oo.
Parang ito din, puno din siya.
Yeah, oo.
We are
Galing.
trees.
Oo, yan.
Ayun. Yes!
You're selling your artwork?
Yes, I'm selling my artworks then. I've got a site for it, but I'm still updating it.
So for those who want to buy artworks, where can they search it?
Uh,
Do you have
yeah, I have a
a
website.
page?
Maybe I could just put
Yeah.
the link later on.
Yeah, please do so that we can browse your artwork and we can put that in our feminine genius market artwork.
Thank
Mga pang
you.
high-end na artwork no. Viva loves nature. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Love
you.
it. Viva is love it. Oo. Everything that has life, no?
I want that.
Naghahanap pa talaga sila. Naghahanap sila na mariread.
Everyone's
Ref
talented
raid.
naman eh. We're all
Ref raid.
talented.
Oo.
Ayun.
Ano daw ref raid?
Oh, we're afraid? Don't be
Ref.
afraid.
They want to see your the cosmetics you use. Are you using all Europe brands?
Yeah, I order online then. And they're just upstairs. Paano yun? Am I gonna go get it? Hindi ako ready.
Yeah, you can get it. We'll go to wait for you.
Ganon. Yeah, because my husband, he bought me like this makeup kit. Para siyang, nandun, buksan mo, nandun lahat ng makeup.
Yeah, we want to see it
You wanna see it?
while we do some shout out.
Okay, I'll go get it siguro. I'll be right
Sige.
back.
We will wait for you. Oo. Chance
Okay,
na namin
thank you.
makita yung makeup mo.
Okay, thank you.
Alright. Okay, so shout out muna tayo, Ella once.
Meron bang background noise sa akin? Ayan. Nandito kasi si Max Vlog eh. Maingay yung kanyang phone. Ayan. Nagalaw shoutout sa all. Once again, ayan, while waiting po kay Ma'am Viva. Ayan, nag-loud shoutout sa lahat ng mga nandyan pa rin, no, hanggang ngayon. Napakalakas mo, Ma'am Ria, no? Talagang nag-stick sila, no? Hindi sila nag-click to other links. Ayan. Ayan. Thank you so much po, Happy Andrada. We're so happy to have you here tonight for supporting your sister also. And, ayan, natawa ako sa mga suggested version ninyo na tapatalan kay Ma'am Viva, no? May mga pa-belly dancing pa dyan, rap, and ayan, natawa lang ako. Hip-hop na mix. Ayan, kawawa naman yung guest. Ayan. So, thank you so much to all of you na nandyan pa rin and big love shout out kay Ma'am Kat. Kay Happy Andrada, ayan, sabi niya, haha, so funny. Have a wonderful night to all, sabi ni Happy Dang. I was confused a while ago with Happy Dang and Happy Andrada. Sabi ko, OMG, baka naman ang nanalo si Happy Dang. Tapos si Ma'am Ria in-exempt si Happy Andrada. Sabi ko, baka napagkamalan si Happy Dang. Chinek ko talaga isa-isa. Ayan. So, sabi ni Happy Dang, medyo delayed daw ang
Do
sagot
not forget
niya.
the word Happy Andrada.
Yeah.
Ano yan, known fashion designer. Kaya hindi tayo
Yes.
papayag na hindi natin maging guest si Happy one of these days. Kasi
Yeah. So, we're so
matagal matagal ko nang ito-look
excited.
forward na ma-meet si Happy. Oo.
Yes. So, next in line ka na, no, as per Ma'am Ria, na narinig naman natin, no, that, ayan, wag natin kailangang i-miss yan, yung episode ni Happy Andrada here sa live streaming po ni Dr. Ria Liza. So, abangan po natin yan, guys. And, ayan, may suggestion po si Ma'am Kat kanina na pareho kami ng house tour kasi, syempre na sa UK si Ma'am Viva. So, you would like to see also the interior design of yung bahay niya doon. Well, si Ma'am Ria magaling na interior design yan. So, na-excite lang kami sana na to see the house kaya lang hindi pwede. So, it's okay. We will respect. And, pwede daw yung ref tour na lang sana. Yung laman ng ref. Kung ano-ano na lang suggestion. Ayan. So, actually, kanina dun sa presentation ni ma'am, nakikita natin yung mga artworks niya, no? Kakaiba. At, nakaka-impress talaga kasi bihira yung ganyang talent din. Although, si ma'am itself, nagsasabi na siya na lahat naman po may mga kanya-kanyang talent. So, I think she's here, no? She's ready. Ayan. So,
Happy says that my husband will join in guesting.
also she
Happy,
guesting.
is your husband also into
Wow!
fashion design? Is your husband also in the fashion world? Alright, ayan na, makakita tayo ng UK made na, na cosmetics. We have, reminded us of our past guest, Doc Maika of Slayton Sheck, the Slayton Medical Group. Of course, baka nanonood si Doktora, Doc Maika, no? May utang pa sa atin si Doc Maika na pa-makeover.
Yes, sa akin laser lang. Sabay
Yan,
ganun.
so fashionable. Oh,
Fashionable.
yung
Exciting.
husband ni Happy Andrada, sige, mag-asawang fashion designers. Ay, hindi, siguro model mo yung asawa mo, no? Okay. Yes, Viva, ayan na, na-excite na kami sa makeup mo.
Yeah, malaki yung lalagyanan ng makeup ko eh. Mabigat. Ganito. Yeah.
Ako, Ma'am Ria, ang laki. Binuhat niya talaga yan. Ang lakas mo.
Bigat.
Parang traveling bag ba yan?
Ayan. So yan, buo yan, makeup talaga.
Yeah.
Ibig sabihin, pag binili mo siya, kasama yung makeup.
Ay,
When
hindi.
you buy it,
Binili. No. My husband bought it
hiwalay.
for me. Parang pang birthday ko ata or something. Binili ng asawa ko.
Wow, sana all.
But it's really called a makeup, a
Yeah.
makeup trolley.
So, ito, mga eyeshadow, Urban
Ayun.
Decay. Ganun.
Trolley.
Ayan. The Beauty.
Ang
Ano ba
ganda
dapat
nung niya,
pakita?
yung eyeshadow niya.
Bigay ng mama ko, Huda Beauty.
Wow.
Diba? Ano ba dapat pakita? Ito, mga gawa UK, Rimmel. Meron na siyang highlighter, contour, blush, lipstick. Ang dami eh. Ano ba? Hanggang bigay ng sister
How
ko,
many lipsticks
MAC.
do you have?
MAC.
Galing, dami.
Dami. Basta, I think beauty naman, we don't really need a lot of makeup, di ba? Feminine genius. Kahit na wala tayong makeup, maganda pa rin tayo, di ba?
Yeah, but of course, every girl's dream to have a really big collection of makeup, di ba? Yes, so
Yeah, this is for
how about
going
yung mga
on
ginagamit
Zoom.
mong mga foundation, etc.? Yung mga ganon. Ano yung mga ginagamit?
Foundation, ganun. Buksan ko lang yung kit ko. Basta Rimmel din siya. Um,
True beauty from
yeah,
our heart. Wow, sabi ni Ma'am Kat.
yeah. Mga ganito, foundation. Ganyan
Wow,
lang.
kakaiba yung foundation niya,
So, yung
ma'am.
mga
Liquid
So,
foundation.
para siyang
foundation.
liquid lang. Ay, liquid foundation lang.
Bet ko yan.
Bet ko yan.
I don't know. Ano ba gamit niya?
Malayo. Eh.
Ako wala akong liquid foundation kasi work from home.
Okay lang yan.
Ay, problem.
Yeah. So, ang
Dito
dami
kasi
butter.
ano,
That's it.
So
ano na lang,
fancy.
masaya na kami sa Revlon.
Yeah, meron din
Revlon.
Revlon ata somewhere.
Eh, mahal yun, Ma'am Ria. Ang ganda ng
Ang
makeup.
ganda ng
Ayan. Wow,
makeup.
so
Yan. Wow,
fancy.
so fancy.
Mega love shoutout sa mga asawa din po
Yeah.
namin. Bigyan naman din.
Imagine.
Yeah,
Top
sabihin niyo
3
lang
ng
sa
makeup sa
asawa.
mga asawa.
Oo, sabihin niyo.
Oo nga, Vicky naman.
Wish
Oh my
list.
God.
Oo naman, diba?
Ayan. Oo,
Mag-wish kayo sa
wish namin
asawa.
mga asawa namin. Pwede ba? Makeup din. Yung gano'n din kadami, please.
Naririnig na yan dyan, syempre.
Lalo na malapit na Christmas.
Yeah, marami tayong Christmas talaga. So, ang sarap, maraming makeup. Maraming mga ah maganda pati yung tinuruan niya kami ni ano eh, ni Doc
Thank you,
Micah
Sir
na make and check
Ronel.
ng ano eh, pati yung pag-clean ng she taught us how to clean our faces. Tapos siya naman, ni-rate namin yung ano niya, yung mga pang toner niya, yung ganun,
Yeah.
ng regimen niya. Okay. Okay, so, oh my God, we're taking so much of your time already. Sabi ganun, Santa husband, ba't ka naman sa Pasko? Sorry, Ma'am Kat, yung mga Santa husband natin, parang na-pandemic daw eh, so wala daw munang Santa ngayong pandemic.
Meron yan si Sir
Mary
Paul. Maraming
Kay
pambili yan si Sir
makeup, yeah.
Paul.
Aligo,
Lalo na si
yung
Sir
Mary Kay
Philip.
is, I don't know what's the brand of Mary Kay. May Mary Kay ba sa UK? Viva?
Baka meron din.
Oo. Medyo ano eh, no? Mary Kay, yeah. Okay, so, oh, sabi ni Erlinda, simplicity adds beauty. Yes, simplicity is beauty. Okay. Okay, so
Wow.
guys, siguro let's give the loudest virtual applause that we could give to our guest Viva. Love Viva, no? Because the yung pangalan niya, yung kanyang pseudonym Love Viva is really literally and idiomatically and all na lang, talagang mararamdaman mo yung love nun. Love is overflowing to her. China all. Sana
China
all, di
all.
ba guys? No? Sana all katulad ni Viva. How girls would want to be like you, no? Your husband is so lucky. Hindi ko lang sabihin siya ay lucky, your husband. Jan, you're so lucky, Jan. You have to take care of Viva. Okay. So, any final word on Viva? But of course, what I want to ask you is that how can you do this? No, how can a Pinay inspire the whole world?
Okay, what I do is I share love, joy, inspiration with the world by constantly sharing the best that I have to give. I hope I'm inspiring the world. And what I'd like to leave everyone with a message: let's love life all we can while we still can. Love, Viva. Thank you.
Yay!
Love Viva. Okay.
Thank
Love
you.
Viva. Yes, oo. And of course, the Philippines is so proud of you. You're making waves in the UK. No, it's not easy to make waves in a country like UK. Okay. So, sabi mo nga, the woman of color, di ba? The woman of color, and you really made it in UK. We're so proud of you. We're so proud that you're giving our country pride. So, love Viva. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the inspiration.
Thank you, Dr. Ria, Ella, and Anne. You're
Thank
very
you.
inspiring
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here on Feminine Genius.
Sabi ni Sir
Wish
Ronel, pang Miss
wish to see you
Universe.
by January, by next year.
Yeah, thank you.
Praying that our project
Yeah,
will push through so that I can visit you there and you can go here and we band together. Okay.
yeah, thank
All right.
you.
So thank you and for your supportive sister Happy and of course the husband, the passion lover daw, Tangoy Grass, which I think Tangoy came from Saint Tangoy because he's saying that it's a Saint Tangoy day right now.
Yeah,
I
yesterday it
have
was.
a third side. So Saint Tangoy is a Catholic saint.
Yes, I think it's
Oh,
a
really?
Benedictine monk before, something like that. I think.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
First time ko narinig, Ella, Saint
yeah.
Tanguy.
Me too,
Um,
Maria.
we will try to study the life of Saint Tanguy. By
Saint
the way,
Tangoy.
guys, this feminine genius is inspired by Saint
Pope.
Rita de Cassia.
Ah, oo nga
Saint
pala.
Rita.
That's the
Saint
inspiration
Rita.
because Saint Rita de Cassia is the real feminine genius, and it's Pope John Paul II who declared Saint Rita de Cassia as feminine genius, as well as Mother Teresa as also a feminine genius. Okay. Tangi. What's Tangi? Tangi. Tangi.
It's
Tangi.
Tangi.
Tongi. I think it's Tongi. I think it's a French name.
What does it mean?
That's how we
Uh,
pronounce the Tangoy. Is that it?
yeah,
I see. Baka sa
Okay.
Saint Tangoy.
yeah.
Yes. We
Okay.
will try to see Saint Pang. We want to learn about this saint. So
Thank
thank you,
you.
Viva, and your sister and your brother-in-law, yeah, and your friends, no, and your
Thank
friends
you.
that come along. Thank you so much, and spread love. Now we spread love. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, my God. Ano ako,
Wow.
starstruck ako sa kanya. Honestly, I was starstruck with her.
Fantastic guest. Ayan. May
Yeah,
sinabi si
fantastic.
Facebook user. Correct. I agree. So,
Um, siya yung certified feminine. Of course, nakalimutan natin sabihin sa kanya. Love Viva is a certified feminine genius.
feminine genius.
Yeah,
Naku, naku.
grabe. So much overflowing love, so much overflowing positivity. Kaya tuloy nagpa-flashback sa akin yung yung mga naging past guests natin. I can I recall the empowered woman, 'di ba? Sino tong guest natin, Ella, si empowered woman,
Yeah.
si Ma'am Jasmine.
Ma'am
Si Ma'am
Jasmine
Jasmine,
Flores.
yeah. Yeah, Jasmine Flores was also very positive, of course. But iba kasi approach ni Viva. Full of
Yeah.
love. That is sa words eh. Kasi kaya nga sabi niya, words as life.
Words
Words
is
as
life.
life. Yeah. Kaya siguro, kapag magsasalita siya, talagang punong-puno ng buhay lahat ng sinasabi niya. No? How I wish I'd be like that.
You can! You are actually na, mami. You're into it
The way
naman
kasi
eh.
magsalita siya, iba talaga eh. No? So, Anne, what can you say? Ikaw yung I think among all of us, you were able to relate so much to her.
Yes.
Ayan po. So, upon nyo dun sa buong interview po with Miss Viva, sobrang nakaka-overwhelm and nakaka-relate siya na parang gusto ko po na ganun yung maging future self ko.
Nakakahawa yung smile niya po. She brings smile to other. Ayan. So, tingnan mo, napapa-English na si Ma'am Kat.
Tsaka every answering of the guide that we give to her, uh, express siya talaga sa poem, no? Hindi
Mm-mm.
niya, I mean, ang lalim eh. Sasagutin niya, The answers is 2 points. Reminds me naman of our guest, si Michael, no. Yeah, si Michael ba yun? The singer, the
Yeah, it's
performer.
Michael Bautista.
Si Michael Bautista, yeah, birthday niya yesterday. Happy birthday, Michael. Ano,
Happy
November 8.
birthday,
Happy
Michael.
birthday, Michael. Siya naman, ang buhay niya, kinanta niya sa
Oh
song naman.
yeah,
Oo. Ito naman, si Viva, yung buhay niya ay nasa tula.
Hinula.
mm.
And, yeah.
Ano naman ang version ni Anne?
Kasi kanina may tanong pala si Allegory, nakalimutan natin itanong yung ano yung genre
Y-
ng mga writings ni.
Writing, oo nga.
May magandang
I
baan, may mga
was
genre
mentioned,
ba yan?
ay,
Meron po. Pero depende po kasi sa writer kasi may ibang writers na nakafocus lang sila sa isang genre. Meron naman pong pinagsasama po nila yung dalawang genre.
I see. Magandang a consortium of the different writers from different universities, and you invite, no, and you invite Viva to be your guest speaker. Mas maganda yon yung
Yes po.
marinig yung speaker, oo. Kasama yung mga ibang universities, di ba? Siyempre, sayang naman pag nag-invite tayo ng guest na like Viva, gusto natin mas maraming makapanood, di ba? Mas maraming matuto sa kanya. Um, and also, no, sana nakatikim tayo ng cake. But anyways, guys, if ever lang talaga, if God forbids and matuloy yung project na niluluto namin ni Viva, if that happened, the Feminine Genius team will be very happy. So, unti-unti na natin marirealize yung gusto nating community work, helping the women who are oppressed, helping the women who cannot express themselves, teach them art, so that they can express already their feelings. No? Yun yung mga target natin. Tapos tayong mga women who are, tayo mga women na na-express natin sa sarili natin, swerte tayo dahil ganito yung katayuan natin. Tayo yung tutulong dun sa mga women na walang sariling, ay hindi makagalaw sa sariling nila dahil they are being oppressed and manipulated by men. Okay? At pag nangyari yon, Viva and her organization, yung World Humanitarian Drive,
Marian Drive.
will work with us. Siyempre, ibang usapan yan kung ang katrabaho natin are people from the UK, no? The art expression that we will be having is very much influenced by of course those from the UK. We know how advanced they are when it comes to art, and we want to be part of that para yung healing process ng mga babae mapacilitate natin. Let's pray. Isama niyo sa mga prayers niyo na sana matuloy talaga. But kung hindi man naging okay yung result ng proposal, but of course, marami pa naman mga ibang funding sources na pwede tayong mahinga ng tulong na para matuloy na natin. Siyempre, it's about time that we really start our community work. Kaya dapat guys kayo, yung mga nandito, yung mga viewers, start being a member of the Feminine Genius kasi once na bumababa na yung alert level, ganyan na bumababa na, malapit-lapit na tayo mag-start ng ating mga community works and outreach programs of the Feminine Genius. Hindi lang to pang babae Sabi nga ni Ella kanina, may lalaki, the M Genius, may youth, the Z Genius. Kasi itong sila, mga youth pa yan eh. So may tayong Z Genius na tinatawag, no? Sana maging member na kayo para pag nag-umpisa na tayo, kayo yung una-una maging katulong namin sa lahat ng mga projects na gagawin ng Feminine Genius. Okay? So, that was quite a very good episode, Ella. By the way, naku, Ella, you know what? Na-expose ako in the last week, no? Na-expose ako sa COVID. So, I
Oh,
was,
what happened?
oo, nagpunta ako sa isang event, na-expose ako, tapos, ilang araw muna akong namahinga. And then after 5 days, nag-take ako ng swab, nagpa-swab test ako and I was so happy that it was negative. Kaya ang ibig
See?
sabihin nun, siyempre, hindi pa talaga tayo makapunta sa mga gusto nating projects na gawin sa labas, no? Kasi medyo talagang totoo, hindi pa talaga safe.
So
Hindi
it
pa
means
talaga
work from home pa rin yung projects.
work from home pa rin tayo. Kaya lang hindi Ella kasi yung training magagawa natin sa work from home. Pero yung mga community work very
With
hard because of
partners.
sa totoo lang meron akong meeting dapat with the BTI about this. Kaya lang nga, hindi ako makalabas, no? Kasi kaka-negative ko lang eh. So, syempre nakakadala. Kapag na-expose ka na ganun, hindi ka basta-basta lalabas na eh. Takot ka na eh. Pero because we have kids, tapos hindi pa sila napapakunahan, di ba? Things like that. Sabi ni Allegory and, ano pala to, Allegory? Ano pala to, genre pala to.
Oo,
Yes
hindi ko
Allegory
nga
po.
and
rin alam
Fable are
eh.
two different, I see. Kaya pala Allegory, Fable yung pangalan mo. So these are two genres of poems, yung ba yun? Allegory?
Yes.
I see. Oo, kaya pala
Yung
yun ang
fable ang
pangalan mo.
familiar sa akin, pero yung allegory.
Parang narinig ko nga nung elementary ako yung table. Paka-explain nga.
Yeah,
Wala
diba?
na akong alam sa mga gano'n, no? Samantalang, di
Let's
ba?
ask Ma'am Allegory. Ma'am Allegory, ano pong pinagkaiba ng allegory and fable?
Oo nga, ano mo
Tinanong
nga.
eh.
May bago
Favorite yata
tayong
niya
viewer,
yan.
no? Si Ross Juan Harris.
Actually, that's Mami Eva Roelo. YouTuber din yan from UK.
Hello, Sis Rain Rose. Mukhang Sis Rain Rose, ah.
Hello,
Good morning
hello
sa
Mami
lahat.
Eva
Parang
and
na-late
Sis
ka lang
Rain
dating, Sis
Rose.
Rain Rose.
Yan, si
Tambay
Sis
lang
Rain.
daw siya.
Tambay ko lang ito at busy Saturday morning po ako ngayon. Morning sa States pala ngayon, ma'am. Good
Oo,
morning,
syempre.
Sis Rain
Na
Rose.
tayo.
Oo. Dito naman midnight. Magbi-midnight pala. Ayan. Thanks,
And
Doc.
by the way, next meeting, our guest is a civil engineer. Wag na hindi ko nasasabihin para suspense. Wag na
Sinabi
lang,
mo
hindi ko
na, may
na.
dinescribe ka na.
Oo.
Pero abang na rin ang mission vision ni Ma'am Ria sa next week.
I have a mission vision statement ever since. Oh, taga ano pala si Rose Harry eh. Taga
Perth.
Perth lang ng Australia.
Australia pala si Mami.
You know what, Rose? Kanina yung sinasabi namin empowered woman, si Miss Jasmine Flores, is from Australia. Siya naman is a Filipina making um, her name in Australia.
Oh,
Allegory is a narrative with hidden meaning.
wow.
Alright.
How about Fable?
How
Fable.
about fable, allegory? Ah, Allegory, do you compose poems?
May, ano yan, reader yan si Ma'am.
What time is it in Perth, Australia right now,
Reader and
Ross?
writer.
So hello sa mga huling dumating. I think si Ronnie na huli dumating.
Si Sir
And
Ronel.
Ronel na huli dumating.
Ano yun, busy day kasi namin ngayon, ma'am, talaga sa grad school. Umuulan na ng mga paperworks and projects.
By the way,
Exams.
sayang no kanina. I was a speaker. I was invited at the University of Santo Tomas, the College of
Oh,
IT and Computer Sciences, I think. Ang daming umattend from different universities, no?
wow. May recorded
Sayang,
video ba
sana umattend
yon?
kayo. Hindi ko alam, parang wala eh. Sana, sana nag-ano kayo, nag-attend kayo kanina. Ang daming universities na nag-attend.
Napaka-late
I
ng
talked
invitation mo
about
naman.
technical nursing. Kasi hindi ko alam na pwede pala sa lahat. Akala ko hindi. Buti
Nag-invite,
naman
tas
mahilig ako mag-post, Ella. Nung ipo-post ko na, sabi nila pwede daw ako mag-invite. Sabi ni
mm,
Ross, same in the Philippines. Talaga? We are the same time? Why? I thought
talaga?
Australia. Same time pala tayo sa Australia?
Perth, baka sa Perth, Western Australia lang.
Yeah, the country down under. Sabi ni Allegory, yes, but I
Yes.
am teaching world literature now. We have literacy criticism. Yan nga pala yung mga tinuturo mo, no, Allegory. Sa totoo
Yun
lang,
pala.
there's subjects and subjects I don't like. Siguro, pag ganyan subject ko, palagi ako 5. Alam niyo yun, kasi nga magkaiba nga tayo, di ba?
Oo,
Ko,
si
no?
ma'am naman gustong-gusto niya yan. Si Ma'am
Oh, okay lang
Allegory.
yan, Allegory. Magsusulat ako ng mga thesis or mga term paper about canal, about buildings, about... Sabi ng teacher ko sa English, sabi niya, what topic do you want to write? Sabi ko, I want to write about man-made canal. Ang sagot niya, how can be a beautiful lady like you would like to write about canals? Sa totoo lang, alam niyo kung bakit? Kasi may kanal doon sa likod ng bahay namin. Nung araw doon sa bahay namin, doon sa Tayaba Street, doon sa Seco Street ang tawag ngayon. Ito yung bahay namin, sa likod ng bahay namin may kanal. De, syempre, ano gusto ko i-research? Gusto ko i-research yung kanal, di ba? Para siya pagagandahin.
Ano yun? Ilang taon ka noon?
Ay, yung ano, hanggang college. Doon ako
Grabe.
nakatira sa Tondo. Oh, I'm a Tondo girl. I'm a Tondo girl. So, hindi niyo ako pwedeng lokohin. Di
Nag-ingat
ba si
kayo.
Ann,
Joke
ganyan. Di ba?
lang.
Si Ann, matapang yan. Kaya ikaw, ingat ka, Nathaniel. Ah, baka akala mo, ha? Kapit-bahay mo ba si Nathaniel, Ann?
Po, tondo din po siya.
Kapit-bahay. Ha?
Kapit bahay. Pareho
Tondo rin.
sila. Sa amin
Interesting.
lang
Yes, but
dito
I'm
po. Other
And
state
Opo.
of
ahead.
course, Ronel, I asked the faculty from UST to join the CHED project. You can join as an apprentice for our CHED project, and you can explore how to write publication. Basta lang, syempre, kasama ang project leader doon. You can
Siyempre.
invite all. Pwede kayo mag-apprentice, no? Everybody can be an apprentice on a CHED funded research. That's what CHED wants to to have many people be exposed in a government funded project. Sa amin lang dito po, other state ahead ng 2.5 hours. So hindi naman pala ganun kalaki yung difference ng time. How can I forget that? Okay, how can I forget that? You know why, Ross? I ran a call center in the past, no? And in my call center, I have 10 watches. Clocks palalaki. Clocks, no? I have the 4 time zone of US, I have the time zone of UK, Stockholm, Dubai, and one more, and Australia. Pag pumasok yung mga tao ko kung saan gusto, naalala ko, kaya pala morning shift ang Australia, oo nga. Because nga pala halos kasabay. Kaya lang yan ang pinakamahirap tawagan Australia. Kasi ang hirap gayahin ng accent. At pag hindi mo nagaya yung accent,
Accent.
i-discriminate ka na. Yeah, i-discriminate ka na ng, babaksakan ka na ng telepono. Di ba, no, Ross? Ang lakas ng discrimination sa Australia. I'm sorry, I'm just telling the truth. Baka may mga Australian citizen dito. Magong ako, ha. Okay, so, ano, madami ka bang take away ngayon?
Yes, Dr. Ria, sobrang dami.
At least ano, nakakita ka ng isang tao na nakikita mo na you want to mirror, no? That's important.
Yes po. Buti na lang
Hi,
po
Ray.
talaga umabot.
Yeah, oo, buti na dito ka. Sabi ko, wag na wag kang aalis kasi marami kang matututunan. Napakaswerto mo dahil na-expose ka sa ganitong klaseng show, dahil matututunan. Reminds me of, I attended the International Innovation Summit that is happening right now, 3 days ago plus 2 days pa next week, nakalagay doon yung sinabi ng isang multinational company about BPO companies, no? They said humility, humbleness. Kailangan sa isang sa mga workforce natin ngayon, lalo na this pandemic, is humbleness para matuto and acceptance of the skills that you lack so that you will continuously achieve lifelong learning. Tapos nung sinasabi niya, naalala ko yung feminine genius. Kasi di ba, we believe that listening to other people's stories called humility. Kapag masyado kang mayabang ka, hindi ka humble, hambog ka, parang feeling mo, alam mo na lahat, hindi ka makikinig sa buhay ng ibang tao. Okay? Kasi you feel like you don't learn anything. Pero tignan mo nangyayari sa atin. Sa lahat ng guests natin, ang dami natututunan, Ella. Okay? Yun ang advantage natin. Every week, natututo tayo sa mga guests natin. Kaya may plus factor tayo. That is the sign of humility will make us more better person. Diba? Ang swerte-swerte. Oh. Keep learning to grow. Yes. That's true, Ma'am Kat. Keep learning to grow. At kita nyo naman, bawat linggo may baon tayo, di ba? O ngayon, ang baon nyo, mission, vision, statement. Tandaan nyo ha, mission, vision, statement. Huwag nyo kakalimutan yan. Si Renz, si Kuya Renz ba to? Or hindi?
Parang girl siya
Ba to?
eh.
Ay, oo nga girl, yung kanyang profile. Kasi kilala ni Chop
Ah,
Universe eh.
teka ha, isasama ko siya sa attendance.
Oo, malapit na magpasko. Na-busy yata si Bon Labora, parang hindi niya na-visit ngayon si kanyang friend. Bon is the friend of Viva. No?
Wow.
Okay. So, hindi tayo nadalaw ni Bon tong araw na to. Sobrang busy ni Bon. Okay, we have 7 minutes left. Ang saya-saya ko nung araw na to. Para kung, kasi noon, Ella, kapag ka daw, dapat daw nanonood ka ng mga theater or mga pumupunta ka sa mga museum. Once
Mm-mm.
a month daw para daw maging ka yung wholesome person, lumalim yung iyong perspective, no? Kanina when I was listening to Viva, I felt like I'm attending a museum or a theater. Nakaka-relieve talaga siya, no? Para ako nanonood ng show na na nakaka-relieve, nakukuha niya yung attention ko na parang ayokong kumurap. Amazing talaga. Para ako na mesmerize talaga sa kanya.
Correct.
May
And
kasi yung the way she talks, no?
yes, may dating talaga si Ma'am Viva. So, YouTuber
Parang,
pala siya, ma'am. Tama ba ako? YouTuber din si Ma'am Viva.
may YouTube channel siya. Ano siya, Facebook yung kanyang yung ang pangalan, Inspiring Million Show.
Hmm?
Inspiring Million Show, guys. Pag binisita nyo yung Facebook ni Viva, ang show niya every Friday 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Ang guest niya talagang literal, international talaga.
Wow.
Ibang bansa talaga, oo. Hanggang sa mga bansa na hindi ko masyadong kakilalang bansa, no. Ganun kabibig time yung mga guest ni
Guest
Viva.
niya.
Yeah, oo.
So, the name
Ganun.
of her show is Inspiring Million Show.
Inspiring Million Show. Parang naging dalawa yung pinasok mong Ann.
Nawala po, Doc, yung kanina po.
Nag-freeze.
Ayan,
Ayan, okay
okay
na
na
siya.
po.
Nag-lag lang yun, ma'am. Mm.
Okay, so we have last 5 minutes. And of course, we have to schedule Happy Andrada any moment in any Saturday in December.
Yes. Ayun. Tingnan mo, ma'am Kat, ang galing mo na mag-English.
I'm supposed to show I'm supposed to show the video of Honey kanina, kaya lang Happy pala, Happy Andrada. Last 4 minutes. Yes, Ella, anything that you want to say bago tayo magpaalam? Sabi niya, kaya pala, sabi niya, Kaya pala, lagi may pa-teatro natin sa school. Yes, totoo, Kat. Oo, totoo yun. Na, um, ano yun eh, pag nanood ka talaga ng mga theater or something na something to do with arts or the culture, pampaano yun eh, pampatalino. Yun na talaga ano ko nung araw. Tatalino ako pag nanood ako ng maganda. Bata tayo, di ba? Pampatalino
Uso
yun.
'yan nung college namin. Yung nire-require kami na manood ng basta pupunta kami sa teatro. Usually dito sa UP, panonood lang kami. Tapos yung
Yung
ibang show may bayad, yung iba naman wala.
pangpalalim yun as a person. You have to be having a deeper perspective in life. Oo. Kaya
Hmm,
importante. Talaga yung makasalamuha mo yung makatulad nila. Ang magkapatid sila parehong nasa creatives. Quite amazing, no?
wow. 'Yan. Naku, akala mo lang Ma'am Kat, actually hindi mo namamalayan napapa-English ka talaga. Ma'am
Yeah,
Ria, si Ma'am Kat napapa-English na siya.
yeah, oo. Rose One Harry, sana every Saturday punta ka, manood ka dito. Makipaglaro ka sa amin lalo sa Pinoy Henyo.
Yes.
Uh, and if you have time, guys, panoorin nyo yung show um, ni Viva, no? Inspiring Millions Show. Every Friday. Nasa, ano siya, Facebook.
Sa Facebook. Sana yung link shini-share pala, nakalimutan kanina. Yung mga
Oo
high
nga,
profile din po ma'am do'n madalas din nagpupunta sa mga theater at museum. Tama ba Ma'am Ria, mga high profile
Oh,
personas?
well, yes. And, guys, high profile si Viva. Brand
Oo, pero
School.
napaka-humble niya.
My God, di ba? Sino ba makilala mo magkakapag-brand school during our time? Di ba?
Ah,
You will not. I mean,
yes.
yes, and she's very humble. Totoo yun. And even
Naku,
happy.
mahal diyan sa Brent,
Happy
ha?
is humble. Thank you, Rose. Tsaka pareho naman tayo ng time zone eh. So, panoorin mo kami. Masaya kasi dito kung marami tayo nag-exchange ng opinion, di ba? Mas nagiging learning process yun. Kasi yung interaction natin. Diba? So, thank you or si Max Vlog nandyan, hindi nagparamdam. Uy, Max, bakit ka
Oh,
naman ganyan?
tulog.
Hindi ka nagpaparamdam. Oo. Thank you,
I-reply na
Rose,
lang
and
niya bukas, ma'am.
thank you for all our um, viewers. Madami pa tayo actually eh. Teka, sine-check ko lang ah. I'm checking. Yeah, madami pa tayo. Kanina, sabay na madami ang YouTube at saka Facebook. Tapos pag tinignan mo yung Facebook, Ella, ang daming likes. Yung lumilipad na gano'n, nagliliparan sila ng gano'n.
Ay,
Ang dami.
wow. Oo.
Pero hindi ko na makita yung ibang mga comments. Madami doon comments, saka pindot sila ng pindot ng mga emoticon. Ang daming
Oo.
gumagano.
Wow, silipin ko nga.
Nakakatuwa naman. Thank you, Rose and Rose 1. Pwede naman, Rose 1, Rose 2. Naalala ko yung pangalan ni natin ni Juvenil, yung padamihan ng angels, di ba?
May
Hanggang
1
sa naging
hanggang
16 na,
10.
20. Sabi ni Ma'am Kat, dapat pala inawitan natin ng pa-french fries. Yan naman. Kasi dapat ikaw, Kat, kumakain ka ng lakas ng loob. Alala mo, pag wala na yung sticker eh.
Kaya
Oh,
nga si Kurt, eh, pinapaano ko na kanina eh, si Kurt eh. Kasi yun na yun eh.
oo, sayang. Hindi nga naririnig eh. Oh,
Di,
naku,
pero di ba
nagreklamo
meron
si
kang
Erlinda
pa-coffee sa
kanina.
kanila last week? Meron pang hindi nabigay sa kanila.
Sige,
Oo,
magpapa-coffee tayo.
pinaalala ko lang.
Sabihin mo lang. At saka yung coffee, no, ang coffee si Bon and mine is donut.
Ayan, okay. Wow, good
Oo,
partner.
si Bon. Di mo ba nalilista yung pa-coffee ni Bon?
Ayun, oo nga. Actually, nandito na sa notes. Oo. Sige, isi-send ko to
Busy
bukas.
lang siguro si Bon today kasi kanina tinechat ko siya offline siya kasi alam mo na magde-December na, okay. Calling Kurt daw. So, it's already 12 midnight. everyone, thank you so much for, you know, always be with us every Saturday. Natututo tayo pare-pareho. Salamat. Salamat sa aking mga co-host. Salamat Elowan, salamat Ann. Samahan niyo dito ako next Saturday at lahat kayo ulit ha. Don't be absent next Saturday kundi ko bibigay donut. Donut pala. Mas mahal kaya yung donut
Akala
sa
ko yung
kape.
first
Tandaan niyo yun
salary
ha.
kay Ann.
Tandaan niyo mas mahal ang donut kaysa kape ha.
Correct.
Sisigilan na natin yung kape kay Bon. Kay Bon, oo.
Naku, branded ba yung donut na yan pala, Ma'am Ria? Kasi mamahalin. Miss Ann din po pala. Hehehe. Thank you din po, Ma'am Ria, Ma'am Ella. And Miss Ann, ayan. Thank you,
Sabi
Sis
ni
Chofis
Allegory, pwede ba lahat may
Universe.
pa-coffee? Lahat may pa-coffee. Yeah, lahat may
Pwede ba all na lang
pa-coffee.
ang pa-coffee? Yes! Krispy
Sabi ni...
Kreme! May tinype
Sorry,
na
pang
ng
J ko
Krispy
ako.
Kreme.
Sabi ni Ma'am Kat, thank you din po Ma'am Bia, Ma'am Ella, Miss Ella, Miss Anna daw, Miss Anna, for the new episode of learning po. Salamat, oo Ma'am Kat. Madami pa yan, marami pa tayong matututunan sa mga darating na araw. Di ba? Naka-reserve.
Yes.
Halos linggo-linggo, God gave me friends. Para may pang-guest tayo, di ba? Kaya na
Yes.
Diyos ang nagbibigay sa atin ng sabi ni yehey, yapa doon. Pa-Jayco tayo, pa-Jayco. Alright, so,
Wow! I like it.
salamat sa lahat. Magkita-kita tayo, Rosa. Don't forget, kita ulit tayo next week. Sis Rainbow, hello. Shopping World.
$25 daw ang donut doon. Sa Australia.
Magkano?
$25.
Magkano?
Pwede bang pakulay na lang yan?
Grabe yung donut, $25.
Pakulay na lang
Siguro,
sa channel ni Ann.
Siguro ano yung gold-plated donut, di ba? I guess. Gold-plated donut yan.
Keep safe din po everyone and stay healthy
Alright,
always.
so thank you so much everyone. See you again next Saturday at 9 p.m. at the count of 3.
3.
1,
One.
2, 3. Bye-bye!
Bye. Thank you.
Wala mo dyan!